if everything's working correctly.
Like I give you all the checks I can give you, but I'm going to probably just bounce because, like I said,
Okay, man.
Pokemon does not uh, interest me, and I'm probably going to just focus on playing.
Pokemon does not
Yes.
interest you. All I ever hear you talk about is fucking Pokemon.
Okay, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee does not interest me only because of just how weird they handle it and the fact that they confirmed that it is a mainline Pokemon game.
It's literally just a remake of Pokemon Yellow, but they added Pokemon Go elements.
Yeah, and they're confirming that future installments will have Pokemon Go and included into it.
I'm totally fine with that.
I'm not. I'm one of I'm not saying that I'm a hardcore original fan of like the original game style, but I'm just like I prefer to be able to run around, get random encounters and stuff like that.
You still do. Like, it's just, you can see them all now. It's like fucking. Oh, what's the game that's like? It's like friggin' going on the world map and like. Or it's like the Tales games.
You
From
see,
Symphonia on. You can actually see the encounters.
but you still get random encounters.
Oh, they randomly show up. They'll randomly appear, but you have to like. But it's not like you take 2 steps, battle. You take 2 steps, battle, like it was
Yeah,
in the old
that's
games.
I actually prefer that over those just actually seeing them.
No, I'm
Also,
completely different. I find I like being able to see the encounter because then I can, if I want to avoid it. Like just for example, like Rock Tunnel, I beat in less than half the time I normally beat it without the N64 Dodrio speed because I could skip encounters I didn't want to do. And I mean, if people are upset because of grinding, it's like, well, it's actually really easy. All you have to do is catch Pokemon, and grinding is incredibly easy. I used to hate that about some of the other games, especially fourth gen. Like I fucking hated that. That you had to like. There's a section in the game. No matter how much I did, I would always have to stop. I'd have to grind before I could go into the next area. I think it was where that snow area was before. There was more team, whatever they're called, because they would be like 10 levels higher than the trainers I fought 2 minutes ago. That always pissed me off. Like it
yeah,
was just
no,
unnecessary grinding in that game.
well, that was Gen 4. Gen 4 did a lot of things wrong.
And it's funny because a lot of people, I apparently am in the minority on saying on Gen 4 because apparently everybody fucking loves Gen 4, and I'm just like, I don't get it.
Do you want to know why people love Gen 4? Real talk. The reason why people like Gen 4 is because it's not Gen 3.
But fucking Gen 3 is better. Like,
People,
that's
people absolutely despise Gen 3, dude.
and it's funny because like the people who like Gen 4 don't like Gen 5, and I like Gen 5 because Gen 5 forced you to be uncomfortable. It forced you to be the same way the original Pokemon was, being in unfamiliar territory, and people don't like that. People want to be able to catch all the Pokemon they had before, and I get that. And eventually you can once you get the Pokedex. And I mean, if people didn't like the original Gen 5 games, that's why they made the sequel ones because it gave them that option to get the full Pokedex. The other thing about Gen 5 that I like is like it's actually a challenge. You can't just go into grass and grind and get the same experience every time. It levels the experience so that it knows if your Pokemon's 10 levels higher than the thing you're fighting, you get less experience. That's what I love about it. And I know a lot of people don't like that. And I'm just like it made Pokemon fun again because it was a challenge. I hate it when it's too easy. And or when it's a challenge where it's not a challenge but it's an artificial challenge like it was with fourth gen. Like that's how I feel about it. Anyways, I'm just ranting at this point. I didn't mean to get into a
No, no, no,
Pokemon rant. I just
it's fine. It's fine. Like I want to get back into streaming nothing but Pokemon. I think that was where I got most of my views where I was actually just streaming nothing
okay.
but Pokemon and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But this
I
is
guess you could probably get burnt out from that after a while. Let me ask you a question though, Kirby.
yes, yes, sure.
If you get a Switch and I bought you a copy of Pokemon Let's Go, would you play it?
Yes, I like it would. The thing is, I've always kept to that rule. If you buy me a game, I will play it.
And
You bought me Overwatch. I've been playing Overwatch.
and we're gonna play a ton of that, especially next week because the event starts, and I can't
Oh yeah.
wait for that. And it's not that I want to like play it to force you to play it, because I want you to give it a shot. Because obviously, you know, if you're not happy with the way Pokemon's going, I'm not going to expect you to go out and buy a $60 game. But like,
Yeah.
if
No.
I spend the
No.
money and let you have a chance at it, then that way you can give it a shot at least. Because trust me, you're not the only person who's said, you know, they don't like the way it's going. Because
Yeah.
originally I was skeptical too, so it's only until I started playing that I got into it.
Honestly, my gripes about it is just basically it boils down to I haven't tried it yet. I need to just sit down and try it.
Well,
But I don't have a Switch.
If you get a Switch, if and when you get a Switch, I'll put the money out. I'll buy you a copy.
Yeah. Let's put it out there. Let's put it out there, and you can have it. Save it on your streamer or something like that. And you know what? I think I'll just sit and chill. I'll just sit and chill and just talk Pokemon with you while I'm here, because I don't know where Oni went.
Yeah, I don't know where he is right now either. Pretty sure his girlfriend's in the chat.
Yeah.
I'm right here. I'm just listening to music. I didn't even know you fucking started.
I've been going for like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, excuse the fuck out of me.
The thing is about Pokemon for me is that, the thing is with how the games would over the years and stuff, like they innovated with how the game is handled, but they made the games for me, and honestly, they made it progressively easier and easier and easier and easier. In some ways, some of the easier things they've done actually works, like how you EV and IV your Pokemon. That's good.
You know, I haven't actually asked you this question because I know that you're big into Pokemon like I am. I mean, you even go outside where I do and do the fan game. I do want to do the fan games at some point, but it's just time and life and everything. But I wanted to ask you, what is your favorite generation?
Honestly, I don't have a favorite generation. I like it dawned on me a long time ago when I was sitting there talking to people about Pokemon. I've come to the conclusion that I just love all Pokemon. Okay, like, every time they come up with a new Pokemon, I just enjoy it immensely.
Well, let me ask you this one: like, if you had to choose a favorite game in the core series, which one would you choose?
Oh, that's easy. Black and white. Black and white and black and white.
I like you. You actually like black and white. Most people I talk to are like, black and white is bad.
You want to know why black and white is bad to some people?
Well, first tell me why you like black and white, because you heard why I like it, but I don't hear why you like it.
I like. Let's be real. I love story. I love massive amounts of story. I love character development. I love new elements that they add to the universe. Just more lore. I'm a lore heavy kind of person. If a game has a lot of lore, a lot of information that I can just sit there and spend hours delving into, that's all me. And
it's like forget about it.
Yeah, you know, black and white to fulfill that itch for me. I like the idea of Unova. I love everything about it. Like, it was just a really good region for me, and I kind of clicked with a lot of the characters that were in there. I like Sharon. I sort of like Bianca, but it's only because I understand where Bianca's coming from as a person who wanted to prove to their family that, you know, I can be the person you need me to be. You just gotta try. You know, I had those issues back then. I probably still have those issues now. The Pokemon were great. There were some things that I don't like about it. Like, here's the thing about me and stuff like that. I might say I like something. I might like a region, or might like Pokemon and stuff like that. But there, like I said, there's good and bad. You know, and there's some bad things about Black and White and Black and White. You stop shooting me. Black and White too. That there was stuff that, you know, that irked me. But, you know, I like going to Anvil Town. Anvil Town was just such a good addition to to the region, because you had this place where it was just like, oh, this is where we store all our trains, and it just showed up. It just showed more lore to the world of Pokemon. It's like, oh, they actually have like these large training yards, like they do in a real life, and where they store these things. You know, the underground battle train is just one large looping subway that you would find in a real city. So there's a lot of things that I just adore about Black and White.
I love the New York aesthetic of Black and White as well. Like, it's very like, it feels like very much a city game.
Wasn't it based on Seattle?
Oh, geez, CJ.
It was based mainly off of New York. It was basically
for some reason I thought it was either Boston or Seattle.
I think it was the United States specifically, and they chose the big cities because.
But like,
why is it saying you got two great balls?
But there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that just really clicked with me with 5th gen. And maybe it probably didn't click with a lot of people. But you know, I sit here and I go back and I play games. I go back and mess around in Black and White 2, and a lot of fan games that I play tend to have like elements from those games, and I really enjoy it.
I mean,
there you gotta go into that Rick tunnel.
By the way, hi CJ.
Hi, how's it going?
Did you read my messages?
Should
I stop messaging you on Facebook, or should I message you somewhere else? Because it seems like
just message me on Discord.
I have Discord. Okay, because like I feel like you're not getting my messages.
It's just like I don't really fucking go on Facebook all that often. You probably have noticed this by now.
I know, but like I figured you'd get a notification or something at some point.
Yeah, but that requires me to go to Facebook. I don't have it on my phone.
Okay, so you don't have Facebook on your phone?
No, I don't.
Yeah, no.
Well, fucking install Facebook.
No. See, the thing is, when people tell you to install Facebook on your phone, and this is 100% legit. When people tell you to install Facebook on your phone, you're like, sure, why not? Install Facebook on your phone. And then Facebook's like, hey, you should install Messenger. That's where the downfall era begins.
Yeah. Anyways, this Sunday.
Sunday.
Are you free?
Yes, I am.
Okay, live podcast with you and Vegeta and me. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Webcams? Yeah, I can do webcams.
Webcams, live Q&A.
Alright.
Hookers, blackjack. Well, probably none of that.
Okay. Yeah. No, we can drop the blackjack. We can keep the hookers. Well, no, we can probably drop the hookers too. You know what? Just have a party. You know what? Let's just not.
Let's just not have the hookers or blackjack. Okay. No hookers or blackjack. We'll just forget I even mentioned that.
What is your Pikachu fucking sleeping? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Oni's taking a fucking nap.
Well, fucking excuse me there.
Like Oni, I also wanted to tell you, Oni, because I know the person who told me this isn't on stream, but like I love you, Oni, but sometimes you just need to calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. Oh, you gotta make kidding me.
By the way,
wow, when you try and force it, Oni, it sounds awful.
By the way, I have been paying attention to the chat. I agree. I like Gen 3 as well. I just find Gen 3 has sometimes I can't play it. Sometimes I have to be like, okay, enough. I'm done for today with it.
Yeah, see, that's the thing about Gen 3 and a little bit of 4 for me. I think I was getting burnout.
Yeah.
Because like if you really think of the games like in their chronological order of release, they didn't really change very much until like X and Y like really sort of pushed forward again.
You know what the funny thing was? Is that right after the Gen 3 games, they made those Gen 3 remakes of the Gen 1 games, and it kind of like revitalized me originally. Because I'm like, remakes of kind of like this game kind of is like, remakes of the original games, like, and they're updated, and they have a lot of the features that the newer games have, and I'm like, that's really cool. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, like, Gen 3 is one of those ones where, like, I like them, I'll play them, but, like, some days I can't do it. Like, when every other generation of Pokemon, except 4, I can do it any day.
Yeah.
And
It's sort of like, I like Dynasty Warriors games, but I can't get every single release of it every time it comes out, because it just feels too similar. And yeah, there's new Pokemon and maybe a couple new strategies here and there, but it's not substantial enough for me to be like, man, I want to sink another 50, 60 hours into Pokemon.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
luckily for us, we don't have to buy another Dynasty Warriors game again. Dynasty Warriors 9 flops.
I will say though, like, since watching my brother play it, like, and after they finally fixed a bunch of shit, it looks like a good game. Like, open world Dynasty Warriors is actually kind of interesting, but like, it takes so long to do one campaign. Like, I think like my brother was playing it like for weeks, and I came out. And he's like, "All right, I'm done one character's campaign. I can move on to another one." I'm like, "You just finished?" Like, there's like a million characters in this game. He's like, "Yeah, I know."
And then on the road to getting my platinum in Senran Kagura Versus,
Yeah.
I realized how shitty having to play through every single character's story mode is.
Mhm. Yeah.
You see, the thing is, Dynasty Warriors 8 streamlined it, where it's just you to get the platinum trophy. You just have to play through the main forces campaigns and the what if stories. That's it. That's all you need to do. And maybe it was the create a camp thing. I can't remember what it was called in 8.
By the
Like,
way,
Dynasty Warriors? I don't remember.
Rock
Yeah.
Tunnel is the only, I think, like the original, though there might be another place, I could be wrong, is the only tunnel in this game where you have to use Light Up, or this game's version of Flash.
Oh, really?
So it's literally just like the original Flash. It's pretty much useless.
There was one other thing, wasn't there, that used Flash? Was it the final Mewtwo cave?
I don't think so. I don't think I used it ever in there.
See, I can't. See, that's the thing. I feel like there was 2 places you use Flash in this.
That's cool. I will freely admit, seeing that Onyx just kind of slither around is actually kind of cool.
Oh, and,
Yeah.
and what's great is I think Onyx is one of the Pokemon you can ride. Which is, I love that. The, like, being able to ride, okay, you can't get the bike anymore, but you can ride Charizard. Like, that's awesome. And I saw, like, what it's like to ride Snorlax. It's
Yes.
basically just My Neighbor Totoro.
Yeah.
I'm
Nothing
just like,
wrong
oh
with
my
that.
god, this is amazing.
I've been riding my Arcanine around.
Oh yeah, you can ride Arcanine. I'm gonna
There
be
you
able to
go.
ride Arcanine when you evolve.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. I will cart you around, Zero.
Cart my fat ass.
Yeah, that's right. See, it's like when I carry you in Overwatch.
Ooh.
Ah.
With the less than Overwatch.
Listen, just because you're good with a couple characters doesn't mean you're a carrier.
Hey man,
So
I can be a tank, healer, or a DPS.
Yeah, and it's all the same character, Brickine.
I was good with other characters before she
So like
came out.
sounds like bad heads. I don't know, Sakura. Did you name your Snorlax Freddy?
oh, we went there. Can I talk about a particular Pokemon fan game right quick?
Yeah. Go
that
for it. Man.
yeah. So a lot of Pokemon fan games that you will probably encounter if you go online nowadays is usually use Gen 3 and Gen 4 as bases. The one I will recommend that uses Gen 3 as a base is a Pokemon game that is really oddly named Pokemon Glazed.
Glazed, like glazed donut.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you said
And it-
Blaze, like all the Pokemon are fucking high or something.
No. The Glazed. It has a Mew on the front.
It's legal in Canada now.
It has a Mew in the front and everything. What it was, it's a whole new story, original story. You start off in this place called the Two Knot region, which is Two Knot is forwards is donut.
Wow.
Hence glaze. But like it was the first Gen 3. It was the
Sakura,
first
I do.
3.
Sorry to interrupt, Kirby, but yeah, I do. Ekans, I actually, just real quick, in my solo file of this game, I've got 140 Pokemon in the Pokedex. I'm so close to finishing the Pokedex. And one of the Pokemon I don't have is Ekans. So, Sakura, you just think about what you want, and then we'll work that out. Anyways, continue, Kirby.
When I played through it, it was pretty interesting. There was a lot of mechanics that they added in there to give the world a new fleshed out. Like you could step in Ivy and get your Pokemon poisoned, which was interesting. This just had a lot of overworld mechanics, but what really set it apart once I got done playing it was that I realized that it was the first Pokemon game that I've ever played that actually had 3 regions in it.
Oh, it has 3 regions. That's awesome.
Yeah, it went through the Two Knot region, which was basically your core game, and then it had a full representation of Johto in it, in its entirety. And after you got through the Johto, you get this third region, which basically acted like I want to say like the Battle Frontier, but it was actually its own technical region. And the fun thing about it is that the final area was like, oh hey, you have to fight the champion of the world, and he uses level 90 Pokemon.
Huh.
It was so fun. It was like, and it didn't really do anything innovative in terms of
Oh my god, thank you for the bits.
Whoa.
I still can't pronounce your name. Ivek Barros.
I would call him. Unfortunately, we either call him Iv or Cerberus. Which would you prefer?
You do realize that's a female, right?
You do realize that's
because
Ani's
a
girlfriend.
username dictates whether someone's male or female. Are you assuming a person's gender?
No, I'm assuming that
You
you're my
fucking did.
girlfriend, a-hole.
I know it is, but that's the thing: is you can't just assume someone's gender, and you can't just tell me. Oh,
It's funny
CJ,
because that's what you
know
fucking
that, right?
did, CJ.
That's what you fucking did, a-hole.
Oh, that's funny. Fuck, how do you pronounce it? Is it
They are there.
Ivek Barros?
Cerberus.
Why is there an IV?
LV.
Why is there an LV?
That's their first and middle name.
Oh,
Part of it. Yeah.
I'm so confused, man. Just
I don't know why I'm doing this by myself.
you didn't do anything. It was all us.
How's it going, everybody?
I don't know why I'm doing
Nightman.
this by myself. I thought I would have friends playing Destiny 2, but I don't.
I mean,
I played
Unreal
Destiny
plays me
2
don't
on
play.
launch, realized that I got to the end of the game in less than like 10 hours, and then never played it again. Because I was like, oh, okay. This is not what I wanted. Thanks, Bungie.
Something went wrong. Gotta uninstall Destiny 2 now.
Yeah, exactly. Died in Monster Hunter and uninstalled Destiny 2. For that
Got
reason,
pissed.
I am out.
Got pissed at Just Cause, and for that reason, I'm uninstalling Destiny 2.
Yeah, there we go. Let's throw all the RCG memes all together as one.
just in case.
And just
Sure, go ahead.
and just for that, what I miss.
But
Oh, Rhyhorn. I want one.
In terms of Pokemon fan games, I can only recommend so many because there's good ones, and then there's
I heard Rusty's good.
Rusty.
Yeah.
Pokemon Rusty? You mean the Dorkly thing?
Wait, what am I thinking of? Not Rusty, sorry, Brown or something.
Yeah, Pokemon
okay.
Pokemon Brown is a really good Gen 1 hack. Another Gen 1, technically Gen 1 hack I could recommend is called Pokemon Ash Gray. And it is a Pokemon ROM hack where you actually play as Ash Ketchum.
Oh, I've seen that one before. They didn't finish that though, did they?
I'm actually not sure.
I'm fairly sure that was the one that was like, oh yeah, everybody's like really, really liking it, but it turns out that like the people creating it just dropped it. Or not dropped. They probably just like us when it comes to like videos and stuff. Life happens and then they lose interest in the project. You'd have to look it up.
You can technically speaking, you can play it. You can play it up to. You could play it up to a point. I think like a little bit like past the Elite Four. So you can say it's a complete game.
By the way,
Pokemon...
thanks for the bits. Appreciated, very much appreciated. I still don't know how many I have or like what they do, but I will figure it out one of these days.
They're pretty much Twitch's currency. So instead of like you giving donations, for example, Twitch, you buy these bits and then they can give them as bits instead. You can earn bits on Twitch by watching ads and other things like that.
Okay.
But it was pretty much their version of the donation system, but they get a piece of the pie.
Okay. So
right?
Somebody told me like once you get like a certain amount, you can like cash it out or something.
Yeah, it pays out. It's like YouTube. Once you get over a certain amount, it will pay out to you.
I don't even know where you see how much you have. Like I literally don't know.
Actually,
it's someone on the dashboard.
Damn it, Sakura! Thanks for the bits.
Someone's got to be number 2.
Someone's got to be number 2. Also, heads up for those of you who can't read the text above the screen. Yes, we are doing a Smash stream on Friday. You guys better be there or be square.
Oh yeah, I'm
yeah,
there.
watch
I
this
took
guy.
Friday
Watch
off.
Zero. Watch Zero
smash.
lose to me.
Cash?
I mean, I won't, but if you want.
Oh, yeah, I'm saying it. You're gonna lose to me, motherfucker.
I'm gonna import Mii fighters and stuff again.
Now,
I'm gonna choose
think
different
about
ones this time, but I might bring back some favorites like Nigel Thornberry and a few others.
So I don't want to influence anybody to do anything crazy. However, I have yet to get a subscriber on YouTube. But my buddy Zeromaster hasn't either.
What do you mean?
And wouldn't it be like the worst thing to insult me by subscribing to him first and he gets
what do you mean subscriber on YouTube, dude? You have like 300 and something.
Oh, not YouTube. I mean on Twitch. Sorry. So what I'm saying is to get at me personally, because everybody wants to. What you gotta do is insult my pride by giving Zeromaster a Twitch
fuck! I accidentally signed up for a free month of Amazon Prime, so I technically have a Twitch Prime subscription I haven't used yet.
So let's say that instead of subscribing to Zero to get back at CJ, you guys just come watch my streams because CJ says my streams doesn't exist.
Yeah, well, no. See, that's the thing is you can't watch something that doesn't exist.
Well,
See,
so you're gonna have to come for the stream then.
I won't. Like, I'm actually canceling my stream on Friday.
Because we're all streaming here. Yeah.
It's just that I don't have Smash, and I know that only people who's going to get views are people who are going to be streaming Smash.
No.
So like,
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily, dude.
Yeah,
thanks for the follow, Ham Stash 9.
You know what? You could be that one person, even though you don't actually stream. You could be that one person that plays like Halo 2, and then you'll be like, "Holy shit! Look at all these people that want to watch Halo 2 and not Smash."
No, you know what you do, Kirby. You say that
What?
you're playing Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee, and then you play a fan game. Like the Twitch thing just says you're playing Let's Go Pikachu. People are like, "Hey, this isn't that."
You can actually be banned from Twitch by not doing
By
that.
putting the
though.
wrong game. Oh, I do it all the
Yeah.
time.
I know you do, but
really.
like, it's one of those things where we're not supposed to. But we don't usually get mods coming in to tell us,
Okay.
especially when it's a popular
Okay.
game to play. list.
Okay, so what they need to do is they need to sit here and make a thing called fan games.
I think they have Indie Spotlight or something like that for that, don't they?
I don't know. Let me check my dashboard.
I was gonna say, since you're doing that, instead of checking any of these guys out, why don't you check me out? Why?
Oh my God.
Just cause.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's chill ourselves.
Can I was about to say, excuse me, I was promoting my friend Zeromaster's Twitch stream, aiming his Twitch stream, not promoting my own. So fuck you guys. I was being great. I was being awesome.
See,
But no,
the funny thing is,
it's
like
all
you.
about yourselves.
The funny thing is, while I have like my review channel has more subs than yours, your Twitch has more followers than mine does. So like, it's kind of like crisscross.
It's kind of sad that my Twitch channel has more subscribers than my more followers than my YouTube channel.
Hey, I mean, it's
But
better to have
but
more
you-
Twitch followers
you
than
did.
YouTube followers.
Yeah, nowadays anyway.
Yeah.
But like you've gone through accounts like I have, Kirby, haven't you? Well, not the same extent as me, but you know.
No, like
No one has gone to the extent you have.
like my first YouTube thing. I got up to almost 100 subscribers, and then this YouTuber who did reviews on toys and stuff like that got into. It was a reviewer who did toys like reviews on Transformer toys. He got into a little debate me and this comic creator was having and so like that. I was going to say, hey, I'm not going to do the double the comic, but he threatened me with all 10,000 of his subscribers. So I'm just like,
Wait. So
what?
he was gonna send his 10,000 subscribers to berate you or to come to your channel? I'm sorry. What's the downside in this? I mean,
to
I
report.
know-
He was going to
I
use
know.
his subscribers to report me.
okay, you can't do that. That's
He's a
against the
fucking-
terms of service.
Well,
That-
that's
that-
right. He's
that
a
was-
fucking
that-
pussy.
If you
that
have
was years-
proof.
That was years ago. That was years ago. That was.
Okay.
Well,
that-
that's the thing. That's the thing. He's a fucking pussy.
That's pretty scummy. I've got to say.
Well,
It
that's-
is.
I love that message in the chat. The Pokemaniac looks like he's on a list. Yeah, pedophile watch.
Oh yeah,
list.
he's been on the list for a real long time.
You know what this means? Do you know what this means when you think that?
Okay.
You just made the list!
We just
Really?
made the list.
No, like only
So
only like a few
thinking
of us.
about a pedophile makes us worth being on the list. I'm very confused.
You don't get the joke! You don't
No,
get the
I
joke!
don't. Please
Oh, you
explain, movie.
Only you can't make wrestling jokes towards people who don't watch wrestling.
That's the point!
See, I got
They'll
that.
never
one.
get it!
You can't see.
Oh, it's a John Cena thing. Gotcha.
It's not a John Cena thing. It's more
Oh,
of a Chris Jericho.
jeez!
Oh, so it's a Joe Star? I forgot completely.
Chris Jericho.
No, dude. Giorno's the Joe Star, but he's also Dio's son, so it's weird.
Okay, I gotcha. So they're all just Joe Stars. Gotcha.
Yeah, just even though he's also Dio's son, but like,
Okay. The meme's over. I get it. Okay, I get it. Oh, anyways,
Like I said, if you say something stupid, you double down. It's very
Does that
important
count
you
as
do
a
this.
spoiler?
it is a spoiler.
I love Etika's reaction to that. He's like, "Yo, that's Dio's son. Y'all spoiling shit." I'm like, "That's not a spoiler. That's not a spoiler."
You didn't do it. You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. Only did a thing, and then everything just went to shit.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Like usual.
Dateline NBC.
I look at it. I look at
I mean,
it like
you must have done something right in your life. You got a wonderful girlfriend in chat right now.
I'm surprised I even have one.
Hey, you're doing better than I am.
I question my life every day. It's like, how did I wake up to an awesome girlfriend?
Oni, you're doing better than I am. Last girlfriend I had was 10 years ago. Shit. What am I doing with my life?
See, here's what you do. You
Playing
start a
Pokemon.
podcast.
Playing Pokemon. That's what you're doing.
See, you start a podcast.
I mean, what else?
And then do nothing for the next 5 to 6 years, and then all of a sudden, boom.
Oh, well, I've already got the
Apparently that
podcast.
works.
Or
down.
you just exist in life, and guess what? You find that right person, and they find you as well. Through the things that you love, most often than not. That's usually how love works.
As Peter Griffin once said, you take the good, you take the bad, you put them together, and then you have my opening statement.
Hey guys, welcome to my stream. We're going to be playing Super Smash Bros. On Friday. That's my life.
Also, since now it's been confirmed, tune in Sunday for a live Hunter-based podcast.
Sunday.
There'll be Q&As. We'll literally be shooting the shit because there's no topic. So let's see if we can do this live.
This is going to be like the weirdest podcast ever.
It is going to be the weirdest podcast, but I want to try doing it live, and people have said they want to see it live, so I'm just like, fuck it, let's just do it. It's also easier because it's less for me to edit if we do it live.
We're gonna do it live because it's easier.
It'd be interactive too. That's actually interesting.
Yeah. There is a fucking bug on my netbook screen. It's one of those like fucking, what are they called? Like the beetle-like looking things that have red on their back.
Ladybugs?
It's not a ladybug. No, it's bigger than that. It's like,
it's bigger than you.
It's like if you know how ladybugs are kind of like puffed up because of their big backs and shit. It's like if you flattened out a ladybug. It just started walking on my screen. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is happening.
He's here.
Yeah, I've seen that happen before. Like, at night, I'll see like a spider or something walking up the screen. I'm like, oh, yeah. Cool. He's just here to chill now. Walking all over my keyboard. You better not shit on my keyboard. Swear to God.
I'm gonna take the biggest dump.
You sound like Ninjor.
Ah,
I'm Ninjor.
Oh, I just blew wind and he's like, what the fuck?
I'm Ninjor.
Yes!
I'm Ninjor.
Harness the power of the ninja!
I love it how this mystical ninja dude has this goofy voice. It's great.
Speaking of ninjas, I finally started season 2 of Ninja Steel, or Ninja Super Steel, or whatever the hell they call it.
Super Ninja Steel, yeah.
Super Ninja Steel, yeah. It's because the first 8 episodes are on Netflix, but I don't know how I'm going to watch the last half.
Don't they come on Netflix eventually?
Thanks, Sakura. You're the best.
Around, no one's gonna have
Wait, how do you know beetles don't poop? And what do you mean they don't poop? Everything poops.
I read a kid's children's story. Why am I not getting
Everybody poops. I learned this in kindergarten. Don't lie to me and say that they don't poop.
All right, let's see. I'm almost power level 200. Nice.
But in Dragon Ball Super, they got rid of power levels.
Well, you know what? That's just fine. Alright. Like, I want to like Destiny 2, but like, why is so much of the game locked behind fucking pay?
Because this is the video game industry, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Even Nintendo's guilty of this. I had to buy a Pokeball Plus to get Mew. But it came with the game, so I don't care.
I didn't get that version, unfortunately.
Yeah, it came with the deluxe edition, so...
I guess technically you could just breed Mew for me.
There's no breeding.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
There's something I've been wondering about, because I recently re-subscribed to Pokemon Bank. I wonder if they're going to integrate it into this game, because I really hope they do. Because otherwise I can never delete my original file, because I don't want Pokemons.
That is a downgrade, but that's okay. I like this gun.
Like, even if they make it so that you have to connect your Switch to your 3DS to do it, like, whatever, I'd take that. But maybe they just, I don't know, they're slow to put apps on the Switch. We just got YouTube last week.
Yeah.
The Switch just got YouTube. They made an announcement about it. I'm like, oh my god, YouTube's on the Switch. It only took them 2 years.
They was worried about hackers using YouTube to jailbreak the Switch again.
Is that a
Nintendo
real thing?
People are gonna hack the Switch.
That's what happened. That's what happened to the Wii U. That's what happened to the 3DS.
It's because I think they should just expect at this point that people are gonna mod their system. They can't stop them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the reason why I've been like I don't really want to get a Switch because I only modded my 3DS just to make a theme for my 3DS.
Like it has an SSD card. Wouldn't the SSD card be the easiest way to hack into one of those systems to even see the OS?
The SD card. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
people
SD
can
cards
load
on.
exploit. People will find a way to exploit it. Like
Yeah, I'm just like, it seems weird that they're like, oh yeah, YouTube of all things is the one thing that will allow us to break it. It sounds more like it was just a convenient way of doing it because it launched with the systems. Well, not the Wii,
damn it.
but the Wii U definitely did.
This Onyx was smart. It also used dig. Oh no.
It's a dig off.
Wow, that sounded very sexual.
Go Bimmy.
No! Why did you let me die?
I'll revive you. You'll still get the experience.
Right.
There's no. It's funny. It's funny. Like when you see Onyx or Gyarados against another Pokemon, you can see the size difference, but between them, it's like, yeah, my dick's bigger. No, my dick's bigger.
Well, his dick is a rock. Yours is a sea
Like
serpent.
this game has been handing me revives, so I have enough that I can use one.
I will bring you back to life.
Your wish.
You're
has
using dig
been
against a flying
granted.
type, dude. Come on.
Live, CJ. Live.
Got wished back by the Dragon Balls. Oh wait, wrong franchise.
But anyways, yeah, I hope that Pokemon Bank gets incorporated onto the Switch at some point. Like, unless they were just like, oh, we didn't think of that. But it's like, how do you not think of that?
I should stream Guild Wars 2 one day so I can show people my Necromancer, who decidedly went from looking scary to looking very, very promiscuous because cloth armor.
Yeah, which is the strongest type of metal in the game. Cloth.
It is.
Very
It is.
nice.
I hate it.
Yeah,
like-
step over mithril armor. It's all about that cloth armor.
No, it's like warriors in Guild Wars 2. Warriors, Guardians, and Revenant all
like-
use heavy
it's-
armor, but they're the squishiest classes in the game.
It's like you get Renaplos armor, and the Kieran armor says "Hold my beer." I'm gonna make a better armor and make it less clothing somehow.
Well, like, just think for a second how you would make like actual armor out of Giganox, and how disgusting that's gotta be.
I mean, which end's the butt?
Yeah, like, is the butt actually the best material to make the helm? No?
Do you want to be a butthead?
I don't know. Ask the Giganox.
I think
Don't
I'd
worry,
rather
Part of me,
be-
don't-
part of me
don't-
really wants Giganox to come into Monster Hunter World, though.
Yeah. I honestly, I want Keizu.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I thought we needed what's his face, your favorite.
oh, Kutku. Kutku has to
Yeah.
be in the game.
Yeah.
I kind of figured that if they're going to put new new monsters into Monster Hunter World, they're going to be original. They're not going to be like maybe Zinogre is going to probably come back.
Yeah, I mean, Monster Hunter World, I'm getting the same vibe that Monster Hunter Tri gave, where they tried to focus on newer stuff, which is fine, because if you really want to hunt the old monsters, that's what Generations Ultimate's for, even though I barely played it since I got it. There's just like, there's been so many better events in World, and World is just such a solid game, that's why I keep playing it.
Well, what's the newest monster that's come out in Monster Hunter World, though? Uvliaku?
Kuvatarov and Behemoth.
Behemoth.
I
Behemoth
still
was
have
the
to beat
most,
Behemoth.
yeah.
Man, we could have got Behemoth done today, but no.
Look, the people voted for Pokemon.
Well, the people don't understand the urgency of mastering.
Kirby, I'll tell you what, we'll do Monster Hunter on Thursday.
I don't believe you.
Does that sound like a fair trade?
It is a fair trade, but I don't believe you.
You don't believe me.
Okay, I believe you.
Oh,
Please
Bimmy
no.
can learn Dragon Tail? Fuck yes. Only a 60? I thought it did more than that. His attack's like 91, so who wants rage? Get rid of that shit.
I love Destiny 2. Especially when I'm up here trying to run away from one boss to run into a character, a boss that's only in the DLCs that just came out of nowhere and just got me like a fish.
I got Destiny 2 for free on PC, so I'm not complaining.
I got it for free on PS4. I'm in the same boat. Like, without any of the extra content, it's kind of not worth playing.
Yeah.
I've been playing it because I told myself I was going to give it an honest try. Because for the longest time I've shat on it because I played Warframe, and whenever they update Warframe, it's always just a great event.
Oh, who is it? Somebody posted a picture of them in a Switch, and it's like, I can't stop playing Warframe on Switch. I can't remember who posted that.
Like they offered for people who had it on PC to like literally copy their save file from PC to the Switch.
Oh, that's cool.
So have any of you guys played Battle Royale games?
No, they're not really my cup of tea. The thing is like you really have to like build and shit, and I don't really care about that.
Oh, well, no, it's not, like, I'm talking about the more traditional ones, like PUBG, rather than Fortnite. Like, Fortnite, there's way too much stuff you need to do, but I like the idea of going into a giant arena and then procuring stuff while you're there.
See, this is my problem with those type of games. Like, anybody confused by Gyarados isn't a dragon. No, I'm not confused at all.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. Fuck Battle Royals. Fuck Fortnite. Fuck Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Fuck.
Do you actually not like them, or are you just saying fuck them because they're popular?
No, I really don't like them.
See, because I watched an actual stream of a relatively good player play through Blackout in Call of Duty.
Call out.
Call of Duty Black Ops 4, and it actually looks kind of fun.
Well,
Like,
isn't
watching? Like,
well,
I mean,
Call of Duty's a
obviously,
first-person
I can't measure my skill versus his skill, so I may have a different experience when I go
well,
in.
isn't Call of Duty a
But I'm
first-person shooter?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it seems like it's the biggest selling point of Black Ops 4, and it doesn't really look that bad.
Does it have a battle royale mode? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it does. It's called Blackout.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. It does have traditional. It has traditional stuff. It doesn't have a campaign mode, which is kind of
one of my
it's cool,
friends
but-
from my last job sent me an invite on PS4 last night as I was going to bed to play Black Ops 4 with him, and I'm like, I literally messaged him like, dude, what FPSs do I play?
Yeah.
And he looked, he's like, well, you play Overwatch. I'm like, yeah, Overwatch.
And
That's
Duke
it.
Nukem and Duke Nukem 3D.
Duke Nukem Forever. Yes, I have trophies in Duke Nukem Forever. It's a good ass game. I don't care what anybody says.
But you can like go in as a team of 4, and you can sort of. It just seems like it's fun, and I'm like, man, I never really tried them. I played PUBG once with Mike, and I just didn't like it. But like this one actually looks well polished and done correctly.
Well,
rather
dude, now
than
that
just
I can get
basic.
Titanfall 2 for $4, we can all play Titanfall.
I mean, see, that was fun. I love playing Chrome Hounds and like mech based stuff too. That's cool.
I
got
bought
Titanfall 2
both
for-
versions of Titanfall 2 by the way,
Nice.
because they were $4.
I actually have that game on PS4.
I have it on
Not
PS4 and Xbox One, so I can play it on either one.
Nice.
But
when it came to me sitting here playing Fortnite and stuff like that, I had fun playing with friends and stuff like that. The building aspect didn't really come into play that often, believe it or not. A lot of the people use the building aspects to try to protect themselves, but at the end of the day, just one good grenade would just take care of the situation.
Yeah.
But
I don't really like the build mechanics because I really feel like it's just adding on a layer of stuff that doesn't need to be there, you know?
The thing for me is, like, from what I saw of PUBG, it just reminded me of Warhawk, and I like Warhawk. The only problem is half the time I can't find anybody to attack, and by the time I do, I'm back to my base and I've got to find people to shoot again. It's like more than half the game is me searching for people to engage in combat with. And it's just like it's just like this is why like first-person shooters just do it so much better, because you know you basically are instantly in combat. The maps are small enough so that you don't have to like worry about that shit. Of course, it has other problems like people who spawn camping and shit, but like that'll happen with any game, and every game has like a way of getting around that. But like when I saw people first playing PUBG, and I saw some of it because I looked into it. I see what is this whole PUBG thing about. And, like, I just watched people, and 90% of the game, or maybe not 90%, that might be exaggerated, 70% of the game is them waiting for people or looking for people. And I'm like, that doesn't seem fun to me.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people play Call of Duty, so it doesn't seem like the Black Ops servers or the Blackout servers take too long to fill.
Motherfucker, you Stealth Rock. Sorry.
No, that's the thing, is, like, some of it is... Clearly, you know, there's some bias there because you're just sort of like, well, obviously it's Call of Duty, people are going to be playing it. But I'm not adverse to the idea that we could have a lot of fun, like, going into that type.
Like, I mean, I'm not against like if I'm not against playing a game like that. It's just that from what I've seen, it doesn't look very fun. It just looks like it's.
Well, like I can definitely say, like for me personally, like if you're not in the first. Like when you all drop in, there's like 100 of you, and you all get dropped into the map. The first like 20 to 30 people, they're pretty much dead, like very, very quickly. So you either spend 20 minutes in a match, or the match lasted like less than a minute. You know, like that's the sort of the biggest drawback for me. So like if I die to damn stupid RNG or my like just obviously me just sucking, I'm not gonna have a lot of fun in the mode just due to the fact that.
Yeah, see you, Sakura. Sorry, I don't mean to.
All right, yeah, take it. Oh no.
We're gonna be playing Sakura. Before you leave, we are gonna be playing the event for Overwatch when it happens. So if you want to join in for that, I will be streaming it as well.
Battle Royale.
Anyways, continue what you're saying, CJ.
Oh, I was just saying, like, I can see that being, like, the biggest downside for me personally. I'm like, man, I'd have to get really, really good at this. But I picked up during whatchamacallit, Black Friday, I picked up year 2000 XX, that, like, Mega Man X.
Oh, you got 20XX? What'd you get it
for? I got it for, like, $3 or something like that.
No, what platform did you get?
Oh, I got it for PS4.
Oh, I have it for PC. I've been thinking of getting it for PS4 as well.
Yeah.
Damn, I should have got it.
And like, at first I was like, oh, so this is like a kind of like a roguelike Mega Man X. This is kind of.
It's kind of like Metroidvania meets Mega Man X.
But then I started like really getting into it, and as I got better, I was like, man, I'm getting farther, quicker, and more like everything's more intense. I'm like, this is really fun. So I feel like that would translate over to like a battle royale sort of setting as well.
I'd love to co-op that game with you, by the way.
Oh, that would be really fun, yeah.
20XX is a great ass game. I'll have to get it for PS4 then.
Hello?
Yeah?
Hello?
Yep. Yes.
Okay, my internet is hiccuping, and I might have to call him tonight.
Okay, well, if you have to go, man, you have to go. It's up to you.
Yeah, no, I'm still here. I'm just kind of... Oh, don't tell me there's an event that's going to be popping up right here on this mission. Alright.
Trying to catch Pokemon on an angle with the Joy-Con is a pain in the ass. But like in handheld mode, it's super easy. You just use the AR, the AR sensor in the Switch. It's stupid easy to catch a Pokemon that moves to the side, but on the Joy-Con, it's like a pain in the ass. What this Cubone?
Yeah, I was about to say, do you like the motion controls, or do you feel like it should have just allowed you the option to use a whatchamacallit?
I mean, I'm okay
controller.
with the motion controls. Like, if any, Kanga's gone. Sorry. If anything, it they're not perfect. Like it's Nintendo obviously knows what they're doing with motion controls because the Wii. First off, I like that you don't need a fucking sensor bar. Like that was always a pain in the ass to me when using the sensor bar. And Wii U had it too, so I like that it's all in the friggin' controller. Oh my god, I got that in one throw. That's awesome. And I do like the HD rumble feedback you get from using a Joy-Con. I don't like that you have to play this game with one Joy-Con with one controller, like one side of the controller, unless you're playing it in handheld mode.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
And there's no Pro Controller support. I'm like, how is there no Pro Controller support for this game? Like, don't the Pro Controllers have HD Rumble too? Like, it's just
not the same way.
I know, but like that's the thing. And playing this game with the Pokeball Plus is a pain in the ass. Like I do not recommend using it as a controller.
I was about to say, I'm like, I was kind of scared that I would throw it by accident because I'm like, oh, Pokeball, and I just throw it out my screen.
Yeah, I mean, it has a strap, so you don't do that. But like,
I've watched people with straps still like launch their fucking Wiimote into televisions and shit.
Putting too much force in it.
Yeah.
But seriously, like, the Joy-Con is fine. It's just, I really wish I can play this with a full controller. I mean, this game doesn't use a lot of buttons, but I really wish I could play it in a full controller without having to go into handheld mode. Like, that would be nice, but they really want to. But I mean, the advantage of using only one Joy-Con is one, you can play the game one-handed, so you can eat pizza at the same time. Or you can do the drop-in multiplayer, which I haven't been shown yet, but because I haven't had to yet. Though I might here in a second, because Growlithe's a little under leveled, and I need to get him power leveled a little bit. But yeah, like the drop-in multiplayer is really cool. I like that idea, that aspect of it. I just wish I could play it with two Joy-Cons, single player, or use a Pro Controller. Like, there's absolutely no Pro Controller support, which is the same game.
Well, I think it's to work with the catching of the Pokemon, right? I think that was the gimmick. Is like in handheld mode you can play it traditionally, but then when you're on TV, you have obviously more space, more room, so you would naturally use the actual components.
Here's the thing that I really didn't understand. So in handheld mode, you use the AR, but you don't use the touchscreen. Like in Pokemon Go. I'm like, I thought, they made this catching mechanic for Pokemon Go. Why the fuck is there not touchscreen support? I'm like, people who are coming from Pokemon Go, who this is their first real Pokemon game, like their first main series one, like, they're going to be confused first time they play unless they played in handheld mode when they started the game. Like, because when the first time I played in handheld mode, I tried catching a Pokemon like in Pokemon Go, and I'm like, why is this not working? And I'm like, oh, I have to use the buttons. I'm like, well, what? Well, that's a fucking waste of a fucking feature. Like, why do that? It's so confusing to me. They want you to catch the Pokemon like you're catching Pokemon.
Yeah, like you're throwing a thing, but on the phone, they're not going to ask you to throw your phone.
No, I understand.
They're not going to flick in your phone.
But the people who are coming to this game for Pokemon Go are going to be used to catching Pokemon like that. So I just think it's kind of weird that they didn't implement touchscreen compatibility with this. It's funny. It still has the AR stuff, so that makes sense. But you got to use a button. It's like I can simulate catching a Pokemon if I'm sitting at my TV. But if I'm on the go, it's just I press a button. So it makes no sense. It also and that's why I don't understand why there's no Pro Controller support, because if you're just gonna make it so I push a button when I'm in handheld mode anyways, why can't I just push a button when I'm using a fucking Pro Controller? It makes no sense. It's ass backwards. I don't know why they did that. Fuck.
Yeah. I mean, in the long run, I look at it and I'm like, yeah, it's kind of annoying, but at the same time, it's not a a breaking point on playing the game.
Oh no, it's definitely not.
Yeah.
It's just. I guess.
So I guess that's probably the reason why they did it.
It's like
because they're
immersion, like because I started playing Pokemon Go again when I knew this game was coming out. So I've gotten used to catching Pokemon on my phone again. So it just seems kind of weird that they didn't put that into the Switch version.
I think I must save these 3 upgrade points once I get the hammer thingy.
It's just really odd to me. But I mean,
but like it could be Nintendo forcing their way of playing their games like they always do. Like it's the same thing with Star Fox Zero, right? Like they knew that people would prefer controllers, so they're like, no, we're going to force you to play the game the way that we intended it to be played. I'm not saying that that's a wrong way of doing that, because, you know, a lot of the time, you know, you want players not to accidentally, you know, do something wrong or whatever. You want to make sure that they have a streamlined experience nowadays. So it's not like a terrible thing, but at the same time, you know, I guess it's just not as important. In like the grand scheme of things, because you're already accustomed to it.
Yeah. I don't know. I just found it kind of odd.
It's more plus, remember, it's more engaging, I think, for kids, like proper kids, not, you know, the kid that has their smartphone or whatever. It's more along the lines of just like, if this is, you know, baby's first Pokemon, make it feel engaging, rather than just like flipping your screen.
Baby's first Pokemon. Where have I heard that before?
All right.
I mean,
So I've activated multiplayer mode.
I don't know. Someone's probably said it before I did.
I don't know. Maybe some semi-fat, balding man from the south.
All right. So this is dropping multiplayer mode.
Wait. Like, are you referring to yourself in this situation?
Yeah, I'm fucking saying, because I've been saying it the entire fucking time. It's baby's
well,
oh my god! I haven't
played.
I haven't tried to catch a Pokemon in multiplayer mode. You can actually throw 2 fucking Pokeballs. Crazy. So that's kind of confusing. So I'm just not going to throw 2 of them.
I think you catch like 2. You get 1, and your multiplayer gets another one. In other words, you get 2 Onyxes or whatever.
Well, it's all the same game save, so. That bug is still crawling up my screen. It's like going up and down. I can't decide where it wants to go.
Up and down and all around.
Yeah. What bug?
Is that Jet Set?
No, that was Speed Highway.
Pure Fortune.
Speed Highway, right? Yeah, right. Speed Highway from Sonic Adventure.
Thanks for joining the stream, buddy.
Hey, how's it going, Pure?
Pure and fun.
He's pure and fortunate.
Yeah. I don't need to catch this thing.
Well, it's more fortunate.
I gotta love having sniper rifles with no ammo for sniper rifles.
It's actually kind of hard to control with 2 characters. This is going to make training some of my Pokemon easier.
Zordon!
Yes, Zordon.
Zordon, what the fuck?
Rangers!
Adam, how many... Damn it, Adam, how many episodes do you need?
Well, I'm not confident in myself.
Well, you did that last time.
Shut up, Tom. We're gonna watch anime.
Hey man, if you get the frog and then also get a fucking minivan as your goddamn vehicle and turbo, you know, like I would also be fucking mad too and need to get my shit together.
Yeah, and after all that, Adam's like, "Fuck this! I'm gonna go be an anime." And then he did.
He did. And then he became Then he went home. Then he became Ichigo, and now he's a Soul Reaper.
But before that, he became Bash.
Then he was Bash the Stampede for a while.
Yes, he was.
That was his Wild West phase.
Yep.
was
What was
wild.
it? Okay. Since we're on the topic of Johnny Young Bosch, what was his first anime appearance?
We just said it was Vash.
Oh, it was? I didn't know.
Well, I mean, his first Japanese television show appearance would be not Pokemon. It would be Power Rangers, technically.
Yeah, because
Right.
it's thinking
His first like major role in anime was Vash. Though I'm fairly sure he voiced in other things before then. But that was his break performance.
Okay, see, I didn't know that. That's what I was trying to figure out. It's like we know he
And
voiced
then,
something. What was his
then he
first?
became super mainstream when he voiced Ichigo.
Yep.
Yeah. The one
Hey,
voice I remember him
It's
doing
always
was
good
for
to
the
drink
Rekka
with bros
7.
when you're watching my
Like, alright,
stream,
time to
especially
drink my
since we get heated.
Yeah, I think like after Bleach, Johnny got more roles.
Actually, I just checked. Johnny Bosch's first anime role was in Sailor Moon
Hey, there you go.
as
Ah.
Artemis.
Are you sure it's not like the redub?
Wait,
Yeah.
I'm fairly sure he was not Artemis in the original dub. In the deep dub, he was not Artemis.
in
The
1995. The 1995 one.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, because
He was not the White Cat.
that.
I mean, he could have played him in later episodes, like in Crystal or something, or Sailor Moon R.
Here's the thing, like the original Sailor Moon dub that was done in Canada, so
What, the D dub?
yeah, we're talking about Deke because the Deke dub is the one that came first.
But guess what Johnny Bosch is now? It's funny, like, I'm watching Season 2 Power Rangers, he's credited as John Bosch, and I'm like, no!
John.
Right!
Well, he put the young in his name because of his band, if I remember correctly.
Really?
he was always called Young
He doesn't
before
have
the
a
band, though.
anymore, so he can't even
He's
invite him.
he won't be young when he's older.
Okay. He was Artemis in the Viz Media dub.
Oh, okay, yeah, but that's not the first dub.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's what we were trying to say.
Okay, but I was just saying that he first voiced as Artemis as in the Viz Media dub, and he's
Okay.
also Artemis in the Crystal.
And he's also Jonathan Joestar.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
British Johnny Young Bosch is great.
nowadays, he lost his arm.
He was also Sasori.
Fucking Nero again.
Yeah. It's so funny to listen to him be Jonathan because he's trying to sound like he's trying to have like a really noble British accent, and I just whenever he yells I just hear Johnny. Dio!
Let's see, he was Genma Shiranui in Naruto. Of course, that's like the only corny character on the list in the original, in the first Naruto, not Shippuden.
Yeah, no. He was Sasori in Shippuden, but...
Yeah. He voiced Crest in Tales of Fantasia, the animation.
Oh, well, yeah, and one of, like... It would be remiss to not say that he was Guy in Tales of the Abyss.
Yeah.
That's the second time I remember hearing him.
He was Bo Jiggler in Bubble Bo.
Speaking of Tails, you know what's also kind of sad? He also voiced Emil in the Symphonia sequel.
Okay, but I'm going to stop you right there.
That guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to stop you right there. Dawn of the New World was a great game. What people didn't like about it is that none of the original voice actors for the original cast came back.
Well, wait, not even fucking...
Not even Robin?
Robin himself?
No,
No, none of them. That was the only reason why people didn't like that game. Oh, my Sheena is not the same Sheena. My Lloyd is not the same Lloyd.
I was not really bashing the game. I was just saying.
Well, you said unfortunately!
because I said the
comes with
character sucks.
context.
Dude, I said the character sucks.
Unfortunately.
The character sucks.
And the only reason Emil sucked was because he was the main character and not Lloyd.
Nah.
Why am I
it's
not
got to do with
Robin?
the
Why am I Nero? I mean, Renton from fucking Record 7. Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's just like it's like when you're listening to Emil, it's like, oh, it's Renton, and then when he gets angry, he becomes Ichigo.
Yeah.
I'm in a danger zone. I'm surrounded by Legion
He's got a bicycle.
He got a bicycle.
But Dawn of the New World is actually really good. And it's real easy to break the game if you know which monsters to get.
What? It sounds like Chain of Memories to me.
Okay, the thing is,
you need a break, and I'm like,
Please don't get me started on fucking Rechain of Memories. I can't.
I'm not a fan of Chain of Memories either.
I look. I guess I am.
Just watch the cutscenes. Just watch the cutscenes.
I guess I'm both the minority in this chat and in liking Chain of Memories.
God damn it.
Whatever floats your
No,
boat.
see that when people say they like Chain of Memories, that's just someone saying, "I'm different. I'm different."
No. Okay.
I've heard you bitch about things in Chains of Memory.
Who, me?
Yeah, I've heard you bitch about the card system.
I've never bitched about the card system. I have never bitched about the card system. It was my first game of Kingdom Hearts. I didn't play Kingdom Hearts 1.
it was my first game, and I didn't beat it for like a decade.
So unpopular opinion, I still think Kingdom Hearts is overrated.
That's fine.
It definitely. The problem is it became overblown because of
Nomura was like,
of Nomura.
fuck.
The story is also pretty convoluted, to be honest with you.
The third game story was so big. According to Nomura, it's like, we gotta spread it across 5 billion games. I'm like,
More DLC.
fuck that.
You know what though? There is one good thing that came out of the Kingdom Hearts games, and that would have to be the YouTube channel, Just a Pancake.
I mean, the only thing I know Kingdom Hearts was that thing we were in, Disorganization 13.
Yeah, the Disorganization 13.
I played fucking Zexion in that.
Nah.
Who were you in that again?
I was Sora.
You were fucking Sora.
I was fucking Sora in that.
Okay,
And
I believe.
my entire thing was me yelling at the top of my lungs for the entire episode. Because you guys took Kairi.
Oh my god, you took Kairi! Kairi!
Kyrie's fucking useless anyway.
My favorite was fucking was it hearing Beat voice what's his name? And that high pitched voice that he does. Beat's regular speaking voice is so fucking low.
Yeah, when he played Saix.
I miss Beat so much. He was one of my favorites.
Master Tempest.
So wait, CJ, were you catching up and that's why you played?
I played Chain of Memories recently. Yeah, I was catching up. But the game, don't worry, the game's not coming out at the end of January.
We're playing Resident Evil.
We're playing Resident Evil 2.
We're playing Resident Evil 2.
Oh, did they delay Kingdom Hearts
Dude, you
again?
see the new
No. I'm just holding out hope that it will get delayed again, so I don't have to spend way too much money on video games at the end of January.
CJ, you see the new footage for RE2?
Yeah, I did. I saw it.
We got Ada.
I haven't seen the new footage yet. Is it
Nice.
good?
Yeah, we got Ada.
Well, I mean, that was to be expected.
Remember, it's a 0 out of 10 game if he does not say, Ada, wait!
Well, we don't know quite yet, but we've got a fucking intimidating
So
kendo.
is the remake of Resident Evil 1 bad because he doesn't say Jill Sandwich?
No, he still says the word sandwich.
He doesn't say Jibble Sandwich.
Jibble.
He sounds like he said Jibble Sandwich.
Because he giggles in the middle of it.
laughing mid-recording.
Hey,
He giggles in the middle of it. It's great. It's like, Jill Sandwich.
even the actor,
Not Jibble, it's Jahil.
even the actor knows it's bad.
Look, here, Nightman. I'm just gonna donate to the cause.
Nice.
I remember when this.
Are you guys in the NS Not Safe for Work chat again?
You don't need to know that.
Are you guys posting fucking
You've given these
dragging
people too much power, Zero.
Are you posting fucking dragging people in my Not Safe for Work chat?
She's a chameleon. There's a difference.
What is it?
Is it a Sting Chameleon? See, bring it back to
Don't,
bring it
CJ,
back to
don't.
Mega Man.
Don't.
Well, I'm sure there's tons of porn of the robot of the Mavericks.
Going by her kid in League of Legends, she might as well be Sting Chameleon. Oh my
Oh,
god.
it's one of those league things. What's
Yeah,
that
it's one of
K-pop
those
band?
league
Can I
things.
ask that question?
What?
Huh?
What's
What,
the
the
whole
K-pop
K-pop band thing?
That's
Oh,
just
KDA.
yeah.
It's just
Them.
Go
It's just league heroes pretending to be K-pop stars.
okay. The thing is that because they figured that League of Legends by itself was just boring enough. Oh, really? Gonna just post Aya? Okay. Anyway.
What are you talking about? The reason why there's a freaking K-pop band is like it's the biggest game in South Korea, for Christ's
No.
sakes.
Well, that
It's like a like don't overblow this idea that it's just a
No.
mediocre game, so they
No,
juiced it up with K-pop.
okay, CJ, chill. Let me explain.
Dude,
Because they,
out of RE Chain of Memories, I think chill is off the menu.
okay, but that's not my fault. I'm not the one playing it.
Yeah, see, I don't see you playing it on your stream, Mister. I
Because-
love the game so much
You're
Because,
streaming?
because,
because you
because
don't
I
actually stream. I know. See,
no,
Kevin
I
understands.
I do not have the 1.5, 2.5
Oh.
thing. I really want that, but I haven't gotten it yet.
Oh, Chris,
Wait,
you got the EV
well,
version? I'm glad you're enjoying it, man.
Yeah. How's it going, Crimson Trooper?
Kirby, do you have any Kingdom Hearts on PS4? Any of them?
None whatsoever. I've been wanting
Buy
to
the
get 'em.
story so far. That's
Buy
a
the-
$40 has absolutely everything, including
I
the
wanna
dumb
get-
people in it.
I don't have the money.
Well, you only said
Unfortunately.
1.5 and 2.5. I was
Man,
just telling
guys,
when you
man,
let me-
he said before, he's a broke ass. I'm not gonna say the last word.
Okay. like, okay. The thing is that they keep changing. Okay.
Oh, you're at
League of
Fuchsia City already. Okay, nice.
Let me explain.
I've caught Mewtwo and I have 140 Pokemon on my Pokedex. That's how far my regular file is. So I've been addicted to this game.
Okay, so with the whole League of Legends thing is that they do like mini stories featuring the characters from the game itself, like in alternate universes. Like there's an alternate universe where some of the characters are space pirates. There's an alternate universe where some of the characters are magical girls, and some of them are transformers, or some of them are like programs and robots and all that kind of stuff.
Robots
This is
and
their-
guys.
The KDA is literally their second music one because they had a death metal band called Pentakill a couple of years back.
Oh wait, seriously? That's awesome.
Yes.
It's too bad I'm not
Hey.
good at MOBAs and I probably never play League.
Yeah, but no, like it's just something they do. It's just
Yeah.
they mess up their lore, and then they come out with some extra alternate universe lore, and it's
See
they
that's
fix it.
cool. They take liberties with their lore, unlike fucking Overwatch that has to keep like taking stuff and saying, "Oh, that didn't happen."
Michael
just
Chu is
keep
a bad
retconning things.
fucking lore master.
Like,
Like-
I don't care, Blizzard. I don't care how many times you tell me that Diva's not a StarCraft professional StarCraft player. You already said she was. So you can't retcon that now. It's too late, buddy.
Like
That's
they-
my
like,
thought.
and so they just have different skin, or what people call just skin stories. Like the Star Guardians, like I mentioned before, it's basically Sailor Moon. It's basically these couple of characters are all Sailor Moon. They even have a Tuxedo Mask character who's also a Star Guardian.
That's
And
hilarious.
it's just something they do. And yes, because the World Cup was in South Korea, they did make a K-pop, but they actually did it legit. It's just like, oh, here's the skin, just have fun with it. No, they actually gave it backstories and stuff like that of how these characters came to be, and how it also reflects how the characters work in the normal league mode.
Didn't they also state that they're gonna actually like continue making music with them just because of how
Yeah.
popular they've become?
Yeah, they do music with them. They also do music with KDA. No, not KDA, but Pentakill, which is really good. I like Pentakill music. It's probably one of the few death metal bands I actually do listen to.
I gotta say, by the way, since we're talking about metal all of a sudden, I gotta say I really dig the new, like even more so than their old stuff. I really dig the new, what's the name I'm trying to think of right now? Baby metal. their newest song Starlight. It sounds more like an ambient metal track, and I'm really into that shit. I know that there was that whole controversy with what's her name, the lead singer Yui leaving, but like, it doesn't bother me. I think their new stuff's really good.
Oh yeah.
So, and I've always been like more of a casual baby metal guy because I wasn't into it as much as other people were. But like this new album had like that new single has me wanting to see what the new album's all about. Like they looks like they're really like putting their all in for it, which is good. Especially since they had a band member who was sick for, an entire year and now is left the band to pursue a solo career. So who knows if she was actually sick for the whole year, but she's
I was about to say.
She's saying that she was, and I don't know.
I'm just gonna put it out there for those in the Discord. I did put the song from Pentakill in there. It's called Mortal Reminder. It is named after an actual item in the game, so it's actually kind of cool. But no, it's the one thing about League is that the community has always been musically inclined, from doing like just rap ciphers about the champions to singing and doing all this kind of stuff. So the music portion of the fandom of League of Legends have always been legit.
Yeah.
Okay, the second player just walked right through a Rhydon. How do?
Oh no, it bounced up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna fight this trainer. No, I'm gonna fight this trainer. Why not? So basically, using a second player is basically cheating because you can double battle everyone and they can't double battle you. Yeah, Bimmy. But I wanted to show it off for a little bit. For people, what it's
and not because CJ is kind of lacking in levels and getting this.
Well, I got him late, so.
So how do you transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Go to?
So in order to transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Go to this game, when you get to Fuchsia City, where the Safari Zone was, they added this thing called Go Park. So unfortunately, Safari Zone's gone.
And the game just keeps disappointing me. Continue.
I mean, to be fair, Gold and Silver disappointed me when there was no Safari Zone. That kind of
okay. Okay, but that has a legit reason. He decided to up and leave, and he went all the way to Hoenn to open up another Safari Zone.
But what was I gonna say? Go Park, how it works is you can transfer up to 20 Pokemon per park from Pokemon Go, and you can, when you get in there, if you want to get the Pokemon into your game, you have to capture them. Of course,
that has to be murder on people who have legendaries.
It's actually not that bad. The funny story is one of the hardest battles in the game is against Mewtwo, because there are battles you have to win, and then you can catch the Pokemon. Like all the legendaries, you have a 5-minute time limit in a battle with them, and if you don't beat them in battle, they run away. They get away. But once you beat them, you can capture them. I actually got really lucky with Mewtwo, because Mewtwo has this barrier that makes, I think, berries not work or something like that. So you can't use some of the capture stuff that you got, because so you have to use. I think it's like all throwing skill and shit. So, but I got lucky. I caught him in my second Ultra Ball. Like I got super lucky, and I had been trying to capture him like 3 or 4 times. The first few times, I was losing against him in battle because my Pokemon were under-leveled. I think the first time in the game I was under-leveled for a fight was against Mewtwo. Like, I was like, my strongest Pokemon was level 65, and he's just super strong. So it was a really tough fight. But yeah, eventually I got him, and then I ended up catching him with my second Ultra Ball. So, and I bought like over 100 Ultra Balls because I thought this was going to be a pain in the ass to catch him. But I could have used my Master Ball, truth be told, but I want to try to catch him without it.
I was about to ask, do you have Master Ball? But that just answered my question.
I do have
Thank
the
you.
Master Ball. I never used it. I may use it if I find a Porygon, because
Master
Porygons are
Balls.
incredibly rare.
Now, CJ, how far are you in Kingdom Hearts history?
In Kingdom Hearts history, I'm through Ventus and oh gosh, I've forgotten his name now. Shit. Terra. I've done both Terra and Ventus' storyline Birth by Sleep.
Oh.
I gotta do Aqua still.
Wait, who
And
who did you play first?
I played Ventus first.
Aqua.
You're like copying my playthrough.
Yeah. I
Like,
played Ventus
verbatim.
first, then Terra. And
It's like
then I
I'm
was saving
picking
Aqua
Sora,
for
Beefcake, and then the girl. Fuck Beefcake.
Beef.
Fuck this
Terra,
stupid-ass mother-
Terra is the worst Kingdom Hearts character.
I have never
period.
wanted to fucking throw a PSP at his presence. I'm just like, why? Like, why am I dealing with the worst thing ever? Like, come
He has a
on.
crappy combat system. He has unfair bosses, and just him. He's a
My
problem.
biggest
too.
problem was him. I started raging at Birth by Sleep near the end of Ventus because the game just decided to magically get hard. And I'm like, the fuck's going on here? And I'm like, oh, you just mashed dodge. Oh, alright. Okay. Not gonna bleed anytime soon.
I mean, I should.
I got a
hope not.
hang of the game, but PSP. It's like nuts in your mouth. Whatever that commercial Sony did with the
It's like nuts in your mouth. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I remember
PSP.
that.
Hells yeah. That's the PSP. Hells yeah.
You see, the funny thing is, it's like Sony's advertisements in the early 2000s were like stuck in the early 90s and just never was able to escape it. Every time I
His
see-
name is perfect because he literally has smart. His face for rock. God damn it. Oh, don't use a fire move. God damn it. Why did I do that?
Yeah.
No.
Thank you, Crimson. He understands.
Crimson gets it.
I've never played.
I'm gonna play 2.8 after this. I'm actually gonna skip Dream Drop Distance. I don't want to play Pokemon on my Kingdom Hearts. It's probably easier now because I don't have to fucking rub them like every 5 goddamn seconds.
That mechanic's still in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
CJ, Dream Drop really isn't as bad as it makes it out to be. The
Okay.
thing is, it took me years to complete because I was at the end of the game and just stopped, and then never went back for some reason. And then one night, I just stayed up till like 3 to finish it.
I
And
still
I'm like,
haven't
oh,
played
I
the game.
forgot what the optimal shit in this game is. Uh-oh.
Okay, I believe you.
The game where bosses are
Did you get the Aloha Sandshrew?
No, I didn't. Not in this
Ah.
playthrough. I haven't. I didn't in my other one either. Actually, I forgot. I got the Aloha Rattata.
But CJ, here's what I'm worried about with you. The game comes out next month.
Yeah.
You're gonna be burnt out of Kingdom Hearts by the time you catch up.
See, I'm interested. I'm interested to see how I'll perceive Kingdom Hearts 3 by playing it like right up to release.
Okay,
Like,
so
Hey, I caught up on DMC, but I've got like a 4-month grace period after completing it.
CJ,
I've got
I have a question for you.
What's up?
What Resident Evil game should I do with you? Should I do the remake with you, or should we try to do 5 again?
I'd say we try to do 5 because I thought you were doing the remake with Unreal.
Oh
I
no,
don't
sorry,
believe Canada
remake
is
2.
Footage fucked up.
Remake
Oh.
2 is what I meant.
I mean, I would like to do remake 2 with you, because that's like Resident Evil 4 kind of.
By the way, Unreal, I'm gonna figure that out so we can do remake again.
We need to do a playthrough of 6 because every character you pick have a different co-op player.
Well, I started a co-op with Unreal, but I lost my footage.
I'm the only one who would want to play it.
Don't play 6.
I did a co-op with 6 with Unreal.
No, 6 isn't that bad.
It's just bad in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But I kind of like it.
I do want to co-op 5 with you again as well.
5 would be super fun.
Even this time, I won't lose my fucking footage. I'll just send it right to Blondie right away. It's because I sat on it. That's why I lost my footage. Because I must have accidentally deleted it or moved it somewhere that I didn't know where it was. It's funny because I found some of it the other day, but it was like it was like so far gone. I was just like, there's no reason to use this. Like, we might as well just start it over if we do it.
Well, I will say though, 6 did have its moments in the story.
I liked what I played of 6 with Unreal, but like also,
he
was very much El Capitan on that. So
you only got to the train sewers with Leon. There's
I actually like Leon's campaign. I don't see the big issue with Leon's campaign. Chris's was the time when I was like, oh, I don't know.
I saw Chris's in the demo when we played it at Kevin's house, and I'm just like, oh,
you played
Chris,
it at
what did
my
they do
house?
to you?
When did we play 6 at my house?
You had the demo.
Was this the era of Lightspeed Rescue in my room?
I can't remember, because you had somehow, like, there was this whole thing, because you're like, oh yeah, I burned it on a disc, and yet somehow
there was a Japanese demo that got burnt onto a disc. I still have that. It's worthless now because the game's out.
Yeah, but I remember watching you play the Chris campaign. I'm like, oh, this is terrible. Why would they do this to Chris? I'm like, I like Chris.
But now look at what they've done to Chris.
Yeah. They made him into kind of a whiner in that game.
I didn't like him in Resident Evil 7.
I haven't gotten that far. Wait, he's in Resident Evil 7?
He's in the DLC.
Oh, yeah.
It's free. It's free DLC.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Kevin, do you want to share your experience of playing RE7 in VR? Because you have VR now.
Okay, my sister's fiance played at the beginning, nearly shat his pants. Me, it's cool. Like, who knows, maybe I'll stream the whole thing in VR. Which means someone's gonna have to reach out to me because I can't see shit.
You're gonna need... Are you gonna set up a camera?
I'm gonna need an interpreter.
Co-host, yeah.
I need an interpreter for my VR streams.
Well, it can't be me because I'm still playing through the game and I don't want to spoil anything, so... And
it can't be Scott, because he's playing through the game.
I can
actually, Brad's coming over this weekend and we're recording more of it finally. So,
boy.
But
I've been hanging with a lot of Canadians.
I will say it's pretty cool. What I did was just like, I think after my sister's fiance left, I just continued where we left off, which was like at the start of the dinner table. It got to like the first main, well, actually the second Jack boss fight, because the first one's in the garage. Second one is with the clock tower scissors. That's as far as I got. I fucking blazed through. I have unlockables and everything, so I'm like, infinite ammo, kablamzo, circular saw, just melt the boss.
If you run out of ammo, you can use some of mine. Infinite ammo.
God, that's a Lord Quadros.
RE7 in VR, I have to restrain myself from using the fucking cheap unlockables.
I thought that was just in the game.
It is in the game, but I remember it more for Lord Quadros always always saying that he has infinite ammo because of his headband.
Welcome to the family, son.
It is such a weird scene to actually witness because it's after the GW freak out. I hate it so much.
It's the idea that what is happening right now is
fighting
fucking
stupid
with everything.
Bick again.
It's fucking with reality.
GW.
Because of those damn memes.
Goddamn Patriots.
Memes, Jack.
Meanwhile, Rising on permanent hiatus on Zero streams.
Man, I love Rising.
Yeah, Metal Gear Rising was great.
I still don't know what the problem is, because I can record component and composite stuff just fine, but for some reason, streaming it has become a problem.
Dodo Gama, I swear to God, I will come over there and eat your face.
I did recently get, I recently got the Xbox HDMI adapter. I've been thinking about getting the one for PS1, PS2, and by association it'll work on the PS3 through the RGB port. But like I heard that it only uses the RGB signal, not the component signal, and that has me kind of concerned.
What are you using?
What?
What are you using as the thing?
What do you mean?
Like your capture card, what are you using?
What, for PS3? I have to use component.
No. Why do you have to use component?
PS3. You can't turn copy protection off.
You need, if you want to turn HDCP off on PS3, you need an external thing.
Yeah, and my external thing isn't reliable, so that's why I try not to use it.
I was wondering because I have the original Elgato and it came with a cord that basically.
No, I have the cable. That's not the problem. The problem, because I can record it just fine, but for some reason when I try to stream it through XSplit, it doesn't work. It just stopped working. I don't know why it stopped working. There's probably some issue with my XSplit, but I've uninstalled it, I've updated it, I've done everything. I checked my drivers, I got new drivers, I checked like...
have you tried it with
I cleared out registry, and then reinstalled. I did like everything. Like, I've done everything except wipe my computer and reinstall Windows. That's the only thing I haven't done yet, which I'm going to be doing anyways.
Have you tried throwing it out the window?
I mean, I'd like to not throw my computer at the window because I know that hitting a computer doesn't fix it.
So you haven't tried.
Unlike some of the people I work with, and when I see them hit a computer, I'm like, stop, don't do that. Or hit a monitor, I'm like, don't.
Yeah, I've never understood the slapping the monitor. I don't see how that fixes anything.
Now,
it's sort of the same reason of like hitting like the
some,
dashboard of your car, right?
Some CRTs that are faulty, you can get them to work again by slapping them a little bit. But
CJ, I literally just
temporary
played
fix.
RE7 DLC with Punch Man, and he whacks the thing to make the antivirus serum fucking fully download.
Yeah, he hits it. He's like, stupid download.
God, you know.
Thanks, Chris. At least they kept that Chris punches everything. That's how he fixes things.
Yeah, they kept that for Not a Hero. Like, follow-up punch. Like, yeah, he's learned. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Speaking of hitting monitors, I remember one time at work, we were dealing with this crazy old guy who was getting pissed off because he was all around the self-checkout machines. So he comes to my register and I'm like, "Oh hey, how you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, it would've been fun, but look at these fucking things." And he whacks my computer monitor. I'm like, ooh.
Okay.
It was an old guy off his rocker.
I don't know.
It's a natural thing that people do. I don't know. It's like the only reason hitting a monitor ever worked as something to do to fix something is if you're using, like, say, a CRT and there's a broken trace, hitting the monitor might make a clean connection on the trace. But that's a very temporary fix for that problem. Like, it's actually easier to go in and fix the trace with solder or just, get a new monitor, which is usually the answer.
So wait, trace as in like video feed or something?
What?
Like, what would that fix on the CRT, for example?
Like if a trace is cracked on an analog board or a motherboard, it basically means there's no connection. So
and you would get zero video feed from that?
And it can't. Well, it depends what trace is broken.
Because one of the CRTs I tried to use that we had, the video just stopped. Audio kept coming out, but the video stopped.
Yeah, it really depends. Because some CRT, it depends where in the board it got cracked. And I mean, like I said, that technically is a temporary solution, but the permanent solution is buy a new monitor.
Well, isn't it the same? Like, it's one of those like makeshift ways of fixing things. Because remember back in the Red Ringer death days, was wrapping your 360 in a towel.
Trick,
and the only reason why the towel trick even works is the fact that it overheats the system, melting the faulty soldering and maybe putting it back in place for a small time.
Yeah.
Like, that was the only reason why that kind of worked. Because of the faulty soldering in the system. So you're pretty much just melting the solder back.
Yeah. Yeah, and by slapping your screen, you could be making the crack bigger in the trays.
Yeah.
Finally, he learns a friggin' dark move. Okay.
Did I finally learn Bite? Oh no, I learned Crunch. Okay. Is Bite dark in this version? I can't remember.
Technically, Heat Wave does more damage, but it's got lower accuracy and less PP. So I kind of just want to keep Flamethrower, so I'm going to get rid of Heat Wave. Crunch, finally. I've got to check the Pokédex to see like if he's learned all the good moves yet, so to sell it on I can get a friggin' Firestone. So I think they changed that because there was a couple there's like a handful of Pokemon I evolved by Stone to fill up my Pokédex, and they didn't matter what level they were, they learned a new move. So maybe they changed that. Oh god, Oni's ready for wrestling.
Pikachu looks
And now
excited.
he looks flustered. Oh god, it must have been TNA.
Nah, he just saw the latest episodes of Raw.
TNA Raw, pick your poison.
This fight I haven't seen either in months.
He
Is
was listening.
Is TNA even still a thing?
They're now Impact Wrestling and they still suck. But Oni, the wrestling has been bad. I look at the backstage politics.
Do you think, like, do you think the reason they renamed from TNA is they finally realized that TNA is probably not a good name for their brand?
You do realize it was Vince Russo's idea, right?
Yep, that makes total sense. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
He's like, and for that reason, I'm out.
Yes,
It's
I
like,
don't
oh
blame
no,
him.
that's a 5-1. No,
What?
no.
What do you mean, no?
It's not my stream, so Oni can't be penalized for wrestling references.
Exactly.
I thought we were making that rule for my streams as well.
Oh, well, in that case,
Shit.
for that reason, that's a
Aw,
6
man.
month ban instead of
Well, to be
I didn't know
fair,
there was a
though,
rule for you, Zero. That I knew
To
it
be-
was like some fake rule for mine.
to be fair, though, yeah, a couple,
brought it up, so
yeah, I brought it up. I was gonna say,
Therefore, Oni gets. A
I brought it
7-month
up,
ban.
actually.
1 per person additional. Like it doesn't penalize Nightman because he's not. the wrestler.
bullshit. It should penalize him too.
He doesn't know any better, though.
A day of
do.
anime ban. What 7 months
feed me.
wrestling?
Okay, what the fuck are fairy type root do? Figure this shit out. I thought it was fire.
Aren't they also allergic to dark?
I don't know.
I think
See,
dark is their
For some
weakness.
reason, I thought they were strong against. Doesn't matter. It's gonna die here in a second, anyways. Oh man, you used growth. That's gonna help you so much. Died from burn. I thought I was gonna get a badge this stream, but I might not. There's a lot of shit that you have to do before you get the 4th badge. So. At least want to try and get an Arcanine. Oh, thank God. I've been hit by horn drill more in this version of the game than I have in any other version of Pokemon. Oh, come on! It hit again? Shit. They must have upped the accuracy on that motherfucker back. It was never that accurate, as far as I'm concerned.
Holy shit.
Horn drill's a one-hit KO.
Yeah.
Glad I got that speed with timing. I didn't actually think I'd keep Primeape in my party, but it's been kind of useful. Biased.
He's just a good boy.
By the way, speaking of that, did you see what did you see what Hotokoshi posted on Twitter today?
No.
I put it in the general chat. He put like up a Christmas image of like Uraraka as fucking Santa Claus. This fucking Todoroki as fucking Rudolph.
Okay.
Deku is a Christmas tree, and Crowboy is a cooked turkey.
Oh. Well, you know.
It looks amazing.
Wow.
I saw that and I'm like, really?
I have another story to tell if you guys care to listen.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Today, I made a mistake. The worst mistake ever. I went to Sam's Club the other day, and I saw that they had the Super Mario Brothers cereal.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
And I had never had it before, and I was like, oh, it's 2 boxes for like $5. Why not?
Yeah.
That is like the worst cereal I've ever had ever.
Is that bad?
It is terrible. It is really terrible. Like the grain bits, I don't know what they did to it. It's just horrible. I don't understand.
Isn't it just Lucky Charms?
That's what I thought so too, but it's horrible.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
I can agree to that. I've had it before, and the tastes like.
Most cereal tastes like cardboard, though.
But this tasted like
Frosted
literally
Flakes
sugared
does not-
cardboard.
I was gonna say, Frosted Flakes doesn't taste like cardboard.
Tastes like corn.
Probably, it's funny, probably one of my favorite cereals is Just Right.
Nah.
I love Just Right.
There's only 2 cereal that are the best. First one is Apple Cinnamon Cheerios, and the second is
Ew.
Weetabix.
Apple
Oh, that's
cinnamon
Weetabix.
Oh. Ugh.
That's that.
You know what cereal?
That's that Canadian stuff right there.
You know what cereal I miss? I miss the Rice Krispie Treat cereal. That was good.
Oh, Rice Krispies?
They still make them.
The Rice Krispie Treats cereal?
Yeah, they still make it.
Oh, really? I can't find them anywhere.
Rice Krispies, Cocoa Krispies.
Yeah, I know the Cocoa Krispies are still being made. I didn't even know the treats were still being
want a box of Lucio's, but I know we're not going to get it in Canada because it's going to be full of fucking sugar.
Did you get the Mario cereal in Canada?
I never looked for it.
I never saw it, but that's
Alright,
not
we
to say that it
not
existed.
Well, like what me and Kirby are saying, the Mario cereal is nasty anyway.
Well, I'm just saying, like, in terms of, like, what kind of cereal it is, like, video game, whatever. Like, I don't think Lucio should show up.
Yeah.
Quality notwithstanding.
I just want to try Lucio's. That's it. I don't need to like make it my new favorite cereal or anything.
You try it once. New favorite cereal, baby.
if it did, I would hate that because usually my favorite cereals, a lot of my favorite cereals end up being temporary. Like, well, it's back now, but Oreo O's were gone for a long time.
Hey, are those available in the States still?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. I've seen them. I was in
Maybe
the
I
grocery
should
store.
ask for them next time. It's like, we see Oreo O's one time.
They're so good.
You know what cereal I'm glad came back? French Toast Crunch.
Oh, I love French Toast Crunch, which is funny because I don't like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I like both of them, but
Toast Crunch right now.
but yeah, like the year they came back, I'm like, I see them on the shelves. I'm like, they brought those back, and then it was like an instant buy for me.
$20.
$20.
20
Okay.
$20 for cereal. Okay.
Oh, you're buying like
Oh, dude.
6 boxes. Oh,
That's
well,
us
25.
trying to get Count Chocula or Frankenberry or any of those because those got banned in Canada. You have to import them through candy stores.
Oh,
Wow.
Frankie, you're a berry girl.
Like Count Chocula, Frankenberry, like all those like sugary cereals like that. They banned a whole bunch of them.
Damn. See over here, they only
Also,
show up.
They ruined tricks.
Are you talking about like them getting rid of the fruit shapes?
Yeah, they're flakes now. It's like Frosted Flakes.
They
No, they were like balls.
they're balls, yeah, but like
Yeah.
Why did
They
they
brought-
turn them into flakes?
I don't know when they did that because
I knew they turned them into balls, and that was when breakfast was ruined.
actually good. Here's the thing. The Trickster just brought back the fruit shapes.
You know what I think it is? Canada's just getting all the weird, like experimental or discontinued stuff right now, and we still get the original stuff over here.
Yeah,
Down
we can
here.
hardly get vanilla Coke up here, and it pisses the shit out of me.
I'm just pulling a Scott and getting cherry Coke almost any time.
But yeah,
I've been tempted to like get vanilla for one stock instead of cherry. I
Man,
might do it next
You know
time.
what
But there's Pepsi,
You
cherry,
know.
vanilla, and I'm like, you're giving me both?
you know what? You know what I miss? I miss Mellow Yellow. That used to be my favorite friggin' drink.
They still make it down here.
yeah, there's something.
Yeah, I think
That
I
and
actually
Pepsi
tried one down
Twist.
here, so
Elio was pretty good, but I like Pepsi Twist more. Can't get
You
that
know
anymore.
what? You know what? You guys should come down here for a con, and in the middle of the con, I would take you guys. To
I would
Water
love to, but it's expensive.
I know it's expensive. It's like you save up for one con that year.
I want to save up for a Japan trip.
Yeah, that would be Anime North for me. I'm sorry, I can't.
You see, this is why I don't go to any of the conventions in my city, even though we get free. Because I have no one to go with.
I just want to save up for a Japan trip. Like, for real.
Yeah, I need to do that too. Fucking a buddy of mine from high school.
You know what? Fuck a con meetup. Let's do a Japan meetup.
Let's all go to Japan.
Like, fuck it.
Actually,
down for
it's
that.
funny. I was talking about.
You gotta save $1 billion.
I was
though.
talking about that Asian tour I want to do, and Brandon was like, "Okay, when you go to Japan, let me know. I'll come with you." I'm like, "Well, actually, that'd be perfect because you'd know where to go. You live there for 2 years." But like, it's just like, I'd love to go if it wasn't so goddamn expensive. To
Yeah,
Australia.
if anything, like the flight would be the most expensive part,
Yeah.
and then like if we went as a group, we could like pitch in for like I'd say maybe a week or
Yeah, I'd
two
go for a week.
for like
Yeah.
hotel or whatever.
There's a handful of things I want to do. One, Akihabara, which is a no-brainer.
Yep.
Two,
Mhm.
I want to go to the Kamen Rider Cafe.
If
I'm going, I really want to go to the 14 Cafe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would that still be open by the time?
Yeah, it's business is crazy in Japan.
Well, Kirby Cafe closed and reopened.
I want to go to a hot spring because animes make it sound so goddamn good. I want to see what the whole.
Well, that's
public is
because
about.
every anime has like a thing where it's like, oh no, I saw the female naked. Oh no.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
wander into the girls'
boring.
bathtub, and I don't know if I want to deal with a real life consequence.
I mean,
watched enough.
CJ, can
Like
you
a-
tell the difference on symbols of men and women on a bathroom?
Yeah, but
It'll be the
no,
same.
that then like oh yeah, that sounds like a no-brainer, you say, but then that's that one time where they accidentally switch the signs or something, and then
No, see,
it's just,
see,
it's
that's
just like an anime.
see. It's
just like
funny
one of
you
my
say that because
Japanese
you would be the
animes.
asshole friend that would do that.
Or,
I don't
Or,
want
you
to just be
know-
one of my other Japanese animes.
oh, it could, or it could be like the guys walking on the girls, but the girls are in the spring during the men's turn,
Yeah, the men's turn or something.
and then they treat them like perverts.
It's like, bitch, get out! It's our turn.
Yeah,
We must stand our ground.
yeah, I remember that from Persona 4.
Persona 4, yeah. If
What's
there is
this?
any
What?
time but now, this is Johnny Young Bosch giving this speech. If there's any time but now, now is the time that we all stand our ground. We don't let the women dictate what we do. Oh my god, they're throwing things at us. Run! Escape! Manlyhood will never...
JRPGs.
Oh man.
So we finally
Oh,
go into
PS4
Fusion City.
trip. Oh boy.
A PS4 trip. God.
PS quadruple.
I'll take that as a no.
Sorry, I didn't even hear you
We
say.
didn't need to hear, yeah, you're very low right now.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
Yep.
hold on.
which is odd because it's you.
That's
2 seconds.
what I'm saying. It never sounds right when he's pretending to yell.
Okay, how about now?
Yeah, it's good.
Apparently the input is low for some reason.
Anyway, what did you say, Oni?
I was like, are we ever gonna get to Fuchsia City? Oh, I guess not.
I remember it taking a really long time to get to Fuchsia.
Not Fuchsia.
Cerulean?
Celadon.
Oh, Celadon. Alright. But we've already been to Cerulean.
Celadon.
Double Joe Armor, why are you so terrible?
You've already been through Lavender Town, right?
Yeah.
You missed
Oh.
all the spooky, scary ghosts.
Goose.
There's a good dead guy.
I see dead people.
Speaking of ghosts, I gotta binge watch all the latest Scooby-Doo movies.
Oh, Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island is the best Scooby-Doo movie of all time. And then the one where there's the Wiccans too. That one's kind of neat.
Witch's Ghost, was it?
Yeah. Witch's Ghost.
Yeah, that one was good.
The ones I need to watch is Scooby-Doo. Hold on, I had a list.
Bro, Bosch sister, bro, he'd have to play Zero Beam. Oh my god, is that a Wild Kadabra? Oh my fucking god. Get back here, Kadabra.
Don't you get over here?
I need to watch Scooby-Doo Shaggy Showdown, Lego Scooby-Doo Blow Up Beat Bash, Scooby-Doo and Batman The Brave and the Bold.
There's a Lego Scooby-Doo.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a Lego everything. Let's be real here.
And Scooby-Doo and the Gourmet Ghost. And then the next 2 movies on that list that I have to watch next year is Scooby-Doo and the Curse of the 13th Ghost, which is the conclusion of Scooby-Doo and the 13th Ghost for Scooby-Doo.
I'm actually really excited for that because it's like that show ended on a cliffhanger and then they're finishing it with a movie. And Flim Flam's like 30.
And then the next one after that one is Scooby-Doo Return to Zombie Island.
Wait,
Oh
what?
my god.
Oh,
Wait,
they're
what?
doing a sequel to Zombie Island?
Yes.
Well, it's been,
Wow.
what, 20 years since that first one?
Oh, the Zombie Island? That's not 20 years old.
Yeah,
Right.
it is.
It
Oh,
came out in
really?
like 99 or something, didn't it?
No, 98.
98, September 22nd. It's been 20 years.
Told you.
Wow, there you go. Wow.
I feel old.
Well, it's just like when I realized that The Dark Knight came out fucking 10 years ago.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, we're doing this? This is life now.
I was,
I also need to sit down and watch the live action Daphne and Velma movie.
Isn't that like,
Isn't that a porno?
I mean,
No.
There probably is a porno.
There is, but no, it's it was a moral message crash.
Starter Squad? No, I haven't seen that. It's a fan-made cartoon. I'll have to check it out. Assume it's on YouTube, right?
Wake the Snorlax.
Well, I can't yet. I'm gonna have to get the Pokefruit first. That baby leveled up. 29.
Doesn't Growlithe learn extreme speed at like level 49?
I don't know if in this game they've changed where they learn moves.
excuse me.
Hey.
Thank you.
No, it's not very fair.
Learns. Oh, guess he doesn't learn extreme speed at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he learns Outrage at 31, Play Rough at 35, and Flare Blitz at 38. And those are the last moves he learned.
Oh, it learns to play rough, eh?
Yeah.
I think there's a TM for that, though.
Yes, there is. TM44. Wow, they shafted Arcanine. I don't know how I feel about that.
It can still learn quite a few TM moves, so it's not really that shafted.
Yeah, but extreme speed.
Yeah,
Like
Extreme
Quick Attack
Speed
on
is a pretty good
steroids.
move that he doesn't have now, which is...
Like, I know it's like that for simplicity's sake, but...
Oh. I have something to post in the not safe for work chat. It may enrage you, CJ.
Is it more dick girls? I think I'm done with the dick girls.
No.
Okay.
Oh. You know what? That's fine. I'm okay with
Why?
I mean, it's not Bubble Poon.
Alright, there's a lot of... Oh yeah, I saw you post that earlier.
But Mineta sucks.
For anybody
Well-
in the chat who doesn't
That's
see,
not really not safe for work. That's just like
I guess I don't know.
it was at Rule 64 where they gender swapped them. or
Yeah.
whatever?
Rule
Oh,
63.
hey Tara,
Oh, it's Rule 63. Okay.
thanks for joining the chat. I'm finally in my stream file, making my way to Celadon City. In my main file, I've got Mewtwo, and I have 140 Pokemon on my Pokedex.
Nice. So drown.
Also, I don't know if you saw, Tara, but the final part of our playthrough of Super Mario World went up today. Where Ouija actually got his day in the sun, except because of the text in that game, it's all Mario still.
Go Ouija.
Go,
Oh,
Luigi,
yeah.
go.
Like,
Oh,
whenever, because I was playing Ouija, whenever I beat a castle, it said Mario has now. I'm like, what? Mario didn't do this?
Mario taking everything from me.
Mario.
Oh yeah.
I do not like using great swords. Oh my god.
Get good. Start tackling. Charge.
It's not. It's not that I don't know how to use great swords. I just don't like using great swords in the world.
Terry, you're gonna have to think of what we should do next as our next co-op, because we did DKC 2, we did Super Mario World. We have to figure that shit out.
Yeah. What's the next 100%?
God Eater. That's the next 100% you need to work on, son.
I gotta get back to God Eater. That was a good game.
I personally want to see more Nier Automata.
Yeah, well, Jeff and I
I
are gonna
will,
be getting together to do more.
Yay.
I will allow the Nier Automata.
Okay, so I shouldn't evolve Growlithe yet?
I mean, you can. I mean, unless you wanted to learn Flare Blitz and play rough.
You want to do Mega Man 2? I mean, we can, but I've like beaten that game to death. Yeah, sure. Mega Man 2.
Yeah.
Why the hell not?
What I would like to see, I know you'd probably have to emulate it because there's no way that you could actually afford this, but you guys should play Snow Bros together on NES.
Bros.
Snow Bros on the original Nintendo. It's like a $300, $400 game now. But I used to play it with my sister way back in the old NES days. You guys,
Wait,
it's co-op.
wait. You haven't beat Mega Man 2? Or hard mode? Shut up, Crimson. I like Mega Man 10, but holy fuck.
No. I know one that you could do with Oni. You could play Mega Man 11 on easy mode with him.
It's a good thing Oni's not here.
And I still say, oh, fuck off.
Hey, you brought it on yourself by admitting that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's be real.
It's really the fact that you had no shame about it either. I think that was the thing that caught me by surprise. I'm like, it's not like it's like I find it kind of shameful, but I beat it on easy for the story mode for the first part, just so I could see what it was like. But no, you're like, no, I played it, I picked easy, and I beat it. And you were acting as if you had like run a marathon. And I was like, what?
I
Oh,
just
shit.
beat-
I forget.
I
how
just
do
beat
you-
the game.
I forget how you
Like
activate
I beat
Team Rocket in
I
here.
beat the game. I beat the game on normal and on superhero on the same day.
I beat the game.
Can
on a
you
Let's
actually
Play.
play the slots in this one, or are the slots like
No,
not
you
a
can't.
thing? Yeah, they took the gambling away. They took my pachinko.
Lame.
So are you controlling both the characters right now?
Yes. It's hard because it's... Oh, right, we have to run into Brock. I
I can't
forgot
believe you
about
brought up Pachinko CJ because I like I
That's
finally
why Konami's
got
my
to
favorite.
the Rocky episode where he plays.
Oh,
Pachinko.
you know what we could do Zero this month? Me and you.
that. What?
We could do Metal Slug.
Oh my god, I've been wanting to play the Metal Slug game so bad.
Yeah, like I can get you hooked up on Fightcade and we can play it on there.
I need to figure that out. Fightcade or Meme. I need to figure out how those work.
Do Fightcade. Fightcade is so much better, and don't do Fightcade 2. Please don't do Fightcade 2. No one knows how to use it. I'm dying against.
Just a heads up, though, I'm trash at running gun games, which is hilarious
That's
because I'm
fine.
good at Mega Man.
That's fine. We're gonna just play it on free play mode, and we'll just take stock.
Oh
of
yeah,
how
it's an
many times-
arcade game. What am I talking about?
My rule of playing arcade games, especially because I did Cadillacs and Dinosaurs earlier today on stream, and my rule is that
Oh shit!
I take stock
there's
of how
something
many
I do.
times I have to continue. How much it would cost to continue, instead of just tallying up how many deaths and stuff like that. It's like how much money would be in the pocket if I had actually played this in an arcade, just to beat it. Or did I cut out?
No,
No.
you're still there.
Okay. I need to go back and do the tally for Cadillacs and Dinosaurs.
How many quarters did we use?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I remember Cadillacs and Dinosaurs when it came out in arcades, it was like 50 cents. So it was 50 cents per play until you gotta continue. So I gotta count how many times I continued and then add that up. But I know I spent, according to my rules of doing it, I think I spent about like $20 doing the playthrough.
Okay, Tara, this is my streaming file. I only play this when I'm streaming. So, my main file, like I said, I've caught Mewtwo and I have 140 Pokemon in my Pokedex. So, I'm a lot further on my solo file.
Is that the same Terra that goes out with Mark?
No.
Okay. Now, I know so many Terras, I had to make sure.
They're still together. That's crazy to me. They last.
What do we know? Sorry.
We know a Terra.
Midnight Devon
Yeah,
and
not-
Mark.
Yeah, not that Terra. No one likes that.
No one
Terra.
likes the Birth by Sleep Terra.
Anytime I hear, no offense, guys, anytime I hear Terra, I'm thinking Teen Titans Terra. Sorry.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
that's voiced by Ellie from Last of Us, Ashley Johnson.
The family company.
Shut up.
Johnson and Johnson.
Yeah,
And now every time I think of
You know,
a
just
family
you, your
company-
mate, and your Johnson.
Guys, remember,
But I
hurt in a car.
Just going out for a
Oh,
rip,
William
right?
Matar.
no, but I know
I
at least
bet my
about.
wife would like the Wonder Boner.
No, but I like real talk. I know at least about like 8 or 9 Terras. It's just so common to me.
Yeah, we're doing this shit.
And probably... Very lit. Probably my girlfriend's probably coming back. It's like, what are you talking about the Wonder Boner for?
Your wife will love it too.
She just said, "No, I wouldn't, sweetie." She called you sweetie on stream.
Yeah, no.
Well, isn't that sweet?
Oh no! It's funny,
10 out of 10.
CJ.
Comedy is dead.
CJ, just as you said that, Growlithe died.
Oh my god, please clip that, somebody.
Somebody clip that now, please. Somebody get in the chat and clip that. Isn't that sweet? And if you clip it, please post it into the Twitch chat. I need this.
All right, and I got the Orion layered armor. Huzzah! Yay! I'm a Christmas.
I mean, technically, yeah.
I end up dead quite a lot. I've noticed.
I'm still training you.
I like this Christmas outfit. Very fetching. I used the word fetching.
Did you just use the word fetch? No one says fetch anymore.
It's so fetch.
I'm not fabulous.
Is this fucking say fetch? No, it says fetch.
Did somebody say a clip?
Just reminds me of what's her face from your K Unabridged.
Oh, fucking Moogie.
Yeah.
I got the clip.
I got the clip.
You both clipped it?
You both clipped it.
Wait, which part did you clip? Did you clip the part that says sweet where he died?
Yes.
Oni,
Yeah.
he named it Oni and his girlfriend.
Wow. Yeah, that's getting renamed when I upload it.
The funny thing is it's actually me reacting to it,
Hashtag
not you at
relationship
all.
goals.
What, killing dogs? That's not a relationship goal.
Killing dog
Killing
Pokemon.
puppies. Killing puppies.
So,
Hashtag relationship goal. Oni's banned from Twitter.
Peter gets a hold of it.
So yeah. Speaking of things getting banned, let's play some Overwatch, Oni.
Maybe later.
That's what you said last time.
Well, I was fucking busy last time. Apparently, going around Walmart, beating and banging on deli glass counters.
Wait,
Wait, back up. The deli counter at Walmart?
Apparently,
Why deli counter?
apparently, there's an imposter doing that shit.
There's an imposter Oni
Yes.
going around whacking the deli counters at Walmart.
And screaming out my real name. I'm not gonna say my real name on here, but fucking hell, man. I'm like, what
Okay.
the fuck?
So fetch is totally going to happen.
You're not making this up, are you?
No! Swear to
Wait,
God, I'm not.
Are you just saying it's a fake Oni and it actually is the real Oni doing it?
Oh jeez, get out of here.
This is reminding me of an episode of It's Always Sunny, where Dennis had a doppelganger going around harassing women.
I guess I probably should have gone into Lavender Tower, right? Instead of just fucking running by it. Well,
I
actually,
can't
did
remember
go
if
in
you
it, but I-
actually have to. I don't
I
think
did
you
go-
have to.
Yeah, I did go in it, and this guy's like, oh, I wonder when my buddy will get here to take over for me. I bet you won't.
I need it-
What should I do that?
I need to get back to my playthrough of Pokemon Fusions. More clarification on that statement. There's a Pokemon fan game called Pokemon Fusions, which takes the idea of Pokemon Fusions and put it into an actual game.
Oh my god.
Well, isn't there that thing going around on why Golem and Machop look the way they do is because they actually get transferred through the PC? Where Graveler has 4 arms when he evolves from Geodude, but then he loses it when he turns into Golem. But he gains lizard features, whereas in Machop and Machoke have very predominant lizard features, but they actually lose them and gain 2 arms when you trade them to turn them into Machamp. So it's like a mixture of their DNA
Yeah.
that creates those Pokemon. So those are technically fusions, right?
Right.
I've seen some pretty scary Pokemon fusions from that one.
But yeah, it takes
Just ditto with anything.
it takes all 150 Pokemon and it makes all the fusions you can do. You get an item that basically allows you to make these fusions, and it's pretty fun. It has side quests in it. It's a really well done fan game. Just really time consuming because I think the last time I played, I spent 90% of the time trying to make sure the fusion was perfect enough.
When the fusion is just perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, I spent 90% of the time trying to fuse Dugtrio and Gyarados. I actually went out and got a Gyarados just to fuse with Dugtrio. And the way it works was the body determined the HP, the attack and defense, and the face determine the special attack, special defense, and speed. So it's really easy to like mix and match Pokemon and have like a really strong Pokemon out of it.
I was going to say, I'm like, that sounds incredibly broken.
Yeah, Pikachu candies.
It can be. Like I will admit it is broken. But it was a fun little thing they did with it. Was they gave Team Rocket more of a relevance with it, because the plot was a thing done by Team Rocket. How did I miss? How did I miss?
I fired
How did you
and
miss
I
it?
missed. I missed again. Cast down. Got a popsicle.
I've been playing a lot of Ash in Overwatch.
I need to play her more.
She is definitely my playstyle.
Well, she's just a nicer, more mobile McCree.
Oh, and I didn't know you were scared of ghosts.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
So wait, so that means that busting doesn't make him feel good? That's sad.
Bustin', 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 bustin'.
I also had to learn how to do her coach gun jumping, which is really... It's not as difficult as it sounds, but you have no forward momentum when you actually do it.
Oh, there they are. Yeah, this is the cutscene I had to trigger. That I totally skipped.
I shot this man in the head and he did not die.
Oh, right, because I have to capture them. Oh, right, I forgot about that.
Oh, this is Junkertown. I didn't realize what map I was on.
No, this is Lavender Town. No, this is Patrick.
And that's one
Is
Ash.
this Team Rocket?
Yep.
And that's one Ash who doesn't have her face.
No, this is Patrick. Is this the Team Rocket headquarters? No, this is Patrick.
Oh, jeez, Rick, we gotta do something about this Team Rocket guys.
Yeah, I know, Morty.
They're bad. They're bad. They're bad. I just
How do we go from SpongeBob to Rick and Morty?
sorry. Crimson put it in the chat. Be like,
Oh.
I don't
Be like,
even know, Morty.
be like, fuck.
Morty.
Be like, listen, Morty, we can't just follow them. You gotta be smart about this, you know?
What are you talking about,
You're just-
Rick?
Jeez, Morty, are you a
You
dumb
don't, you don't,
fucking
you don't just
slob?
barge into places with your portal gun like I don't know.
You just don't barge into places with your Pokemon. You're whipping it out like you're some kind of Onyx or
There's a
something.
fucking there's a burrito place I go to every Thursday with my coworkers. They've had this Rick and Morty drawing on their blackboard for like months.
Nice.
I'm waiting to see if it if somebody gets tired, somebody who works there gets tired of looking at it, and then
I messed up my bobsleigh.
what? Okay, I don't want to know what kind of weird stuff you're into over there, Kirby.
No, it's
Who's
just that
Bob? Who is
Bob
Bob?
is Bob is the robot that
Steve
Ash
Frost.
summons.
Bob is a
I
guardian.
know. I'm just fucking with you.
I can't tell.
Demand to
what people-
defend.
Boy, I can't wait to see what happens. Cancelled. My reboot.
Oh man.
I still
had
haven't
to.
watched The Guardian Code yet.
Oh my
You
god.
consider yourself lucky because it's bad.
I know it's bad, but I still want to watch it so I can say it's bad and not just be like, well, I haven't watched it, but I know it's bad. It's a disgrace to the reboot name. I don't like being that type of person, so I always like to actually partake in actually watching something. If I truly say, you know what, I don't even want to experience this, that's when. But I won't have a proper opinion on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I will eventually watch it.
Get rid of the poster. Get rid of the poster.
I heard that Titans wasn't as bad as people thought it would be. It's just its marketing was awful.
Oh, you're talking about the whole fuck Batman.
Yeah, the Batman thing, because like apparently its context is completely missed because they didn't actually like show the fight scene in its proper order.
Hmm.
And like why he says it.
Oh, I see.
They make it seem like he says fuck Batman when he's already like beat the shit out of everybody and like murdered people, but that's not the actual case. The scene plays out much differently than that. Not saying it's a good
Is it one
scene.
of the cases where there's a
Hopefully.
comma in the sentence?
Well, no, it's more along the lines of the reason why he says Batman, because they're actually making fun of him because they're like, oh, where's Batman? Like, where's Batman? You can't take us. The Boy Wonder's gonna beat us up. This is gonna be ridiculous. Like, they're making fun of him. He just says, fuck Batman. He just beats the shit out of them. Because he was supposed to wait for Batman. And that's why he says it. But the trailer makes it seem like he's just like, fuck Batman, I'm so
Like
much
he's
better than him.
responding to them?
Yeah, he's responding to them.
Well, guys, just like Batman, we're gonna have to wait to do this Rocket Corner. I gotta end the stream.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, just like Batman, fuck this stream.
Oh man, one of you guys is gonna have to link me that clip in our Discord because I don't.
It will, it will end up in your clips in your stream summary, Zero.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
well, that's good.
You're talking
So,
about the.
before we finish up, just a reminder: if you didn't see it on the screen, Friday when Smash Ultimate comes out, I'm gonna be streaming it. Some of these scrubs are gonna be playing it with me. And
I'm gonna be the
Watch
party
Zero
and
gonna losing.
so I won't.
Yeah, I'm
Watch
gonna.
Zero gonna lose to me.
You both are gonna lose to me. I
Oh,
can
fuck
guarantee
you!
Yeah,
Hey, Oni, how's your
unfortunately,
KI
you guys
skill
won't-
coming?
Oh,
Don't
yeah!
lose to me yet until Piranha Plant comes out, because then you will all
Why don't we have a tournament?
understand.
Why don't we have a tournament?
Turn,
Winner
yeah.
Winner gets
If
a
online play
prize.
allows us to.
Oni's prize for winning, wrestling banned for 5 years.
I'll tell you.
Prizes
Oh,
until-
I know what my price is gonna be then. If I
Let him
win,
finish.
if I win.
We're not buying you games. Fuck off.
No, you're not buying me nothing. This is something I'm gonna make y'all do if I win. You gotta review one thing that has to do with wrestling.
I mean,
One
I was
thing.
already gonna do that, but okay.
Well, for you
Alright.
too.
But no, for seriously, we're just gonna hang out, have a good time Friday night.
Don't worry, I got the perfect video if you win.
We're just gonna hang out and.
And I'm not gonna spoil it yet because
What are you putting a like if Oni loses he has to review something or
no. I'm totally fine if he somehow wins the tournament. I will review something WWE related.
No.
and if you win the tournament Oni has to
But that's what you just said. It has to be something wrestling related.
Yeah, wrestling related.
Yeah, what WWE is
wrestling,
Sports entertainment. Sadly, well, okay. You want to review Raw? Go ahead. Go the fuck ahead. I don't care.
okay but if
Fine,
CJ
that
wins
anime,
the tournament
All right.
if CJ wins the tournament we gotta think of something that Oni has to do a review on. First
Oni-
off,
Watch. I'll have to review plated chicken wings.
no. We'll get like we'll figure something out. Something you really don't want to do.
Oh yeah, like how they. Oh, review Disneyland Adventures.
No, see, that's lost its mustard. I wish it was something more, but you just haven't played it, so.
I did play it actually.
I didn't see it.
I didn't stream it, but I played it.
That doesn't count.
If Oni loses,
Oh
he
my
has to
God.
review-
If
Yeah,
he has to
only if
review
only
2K
loses.
2K19.
No. If only loses to CJ in this tournament, he has to do a positive review of PUBG.
Are you fucking
Yeah.
out of your mind?
It
Are you
has to
out of
be
your-
positive. You have to find everything that's good about the game, and that doesn't mean, oh, well, there's nothing good, so that's the best thing I can say.
This
No,
is gonna
no.
be amazing. I can't wait to get your ass kicked and have to do PUBG.
And then all of a sudden, I was like, this
And
game is
that
great.
review has to be done before the end of the year.
Oh, fuck off!
Oh, come on. It's really that hard to download PUBG and play it for
Oh, I
like
can
5
download
hours?
PUBG. I've actually had PUBG ever since I got the Xbox One X. I did play one game of PUBG, and I was just like, not for me.
All right. So, anyways, on to another note. The Hunter Base podcast will be live this Sunday, probably around the same time, 8:30 Eastern time. It'll be me, Hideo Jutsu, and Vegeta3996 chilling out, shooting the shit, taking questions live. It's going to be on my Twitch stream. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be our 20th episode of the podcast. And yeah, that's my plans for this week. So a lot of streaming's happening this week on my channel, apparently. So keep an eye out for that. But anyways, that's going to do it for a stream. Thanks for coming out, guys. And more Pokemon was coming, because apparently you guys love this Pokemon shit. So we're going to keep doing it.
Hey, I got a Zenyatta skin.
Alright.